We can't get this figured out to save our lives. We should really have someone animate an intro for us. That'd be great.
You're the drawer artist, boy.
I'm not an animator.
Animation can be taxing.
Animating is just extra drawing steps, right?
Yeah, like a trillion.
Listen, I'll write the theme song if you figure out the...
Just do like a PowerPoint transition.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I could pay my 10-year-old brother
the Star Wars title crawl.
Oh yeah, we could do that. We could totally do that, and it could just give a recap of the last session. That's a great idea.
That would work.
This is how the people know that we are actually us and not some clones, because we always start off this way with something weird. It's great. I love it. All right. Welcome, everybody. Last time, to be continued, is how we ended. Abruptly. Sorry about that. My power for all of those viewers out there. I just say it one day, hoping that we will make it big. That's my dream. It'll be great.
Hoping that one day there will be viewers.
Yep.
One day I'll put descriptions of the videos in the description box.
One day there will be followers who are watching the old archived footage and being like, "Aw, those cute little babies when they were nobodies."
I still am a nobody.
Like, yeah.
I will say to said viewer.
Yeah.
Back when they...
Back when I was a YouTuber. Grandpa, no one even uses YouTube anymore. Go away.
I mean, I guess we could use this, like, for our children. We'll be like, I want to be a YouTuber, and be like, no, YouTube's dead, and this is why, and show. Like,
I killed YouTube.
We killed it. We killed it algorithm.
Okay, I can do that. Let's do it. A, we killed it, or B, oh, it's dead. We didn't get many views, so therefore YouTube must be dead. I can't be the problem. It's YouTube's fault.
Exactly. We love you, YouTube. It's funny posting your videos. Our videos on you. Great. But, okay. Recap of last week. Fun things happened. The battle. It was a pretty intense battle. It was kind of short, but it was a little intense. Happened where in the big guys, like headquarters, as you guys poofed into the table and fought them, killing a couple of one of the guards and two of the other people. Two people escaped, and you guys turned the tides of the battle fairly quickly. Dealt quite a bit of damage to good old. Well, you guys don't know who Stein is, but you do know who Stein is. Like, unofficially, you know.
That guy's
we don't
face,
know his name
it's shaped like
That blonde guy.
something you drink
Blondie.
out of.
Yes.
I was
Gary came and making him panic and use sort of his trump card on you. As two of his followers sacrificed themselves to open this interplanar portal, which summoned this eldritch abomination that started crawling through. In the chaos of the battle, lots of you guys were sort of taken away through this psychic depressive episode that happened to most of you as you were just sort of zoned out. Nora and Surgeon held strong.
Yep.
Tried to
Justice.
stuff. Nothing
It's a great.
really worked against it, and Surgeon ended up getting sucked up into the portal. Things weren't looking good. You awoke your pals to run away from the fight, and as you were about to teleport, it didn't work, as this rift in space was draining all of your magic, not letting you teleport, and in a heroic but also sad way, Surgeon reappeared from the portal, altered and changed. You guys find out that he had broken his oath and is not an oathbreaker. Helped you turn the battle and destroy this creature. You all took a nice long or short rest after that, and Surgeon parted ways, not saying very many words, ashamed of what he had done, but head still held a little high knowing that he helped save you guys. In the meanwhile, Absalom was off doing Absalom things, being giant and scary, and
He was being
Found the
absolutely
princess.
useless.
oh, that's a bad pun, but that's funny. Kind of funny. But he found the princess, rescued the princess, broke out of her cage, found a another small child.
Added one more chick to his fan club.
Oh yes, for sure. And a crazy old man
Princess.
who has just sort of been following Absalom around. Very crazy, very old. Doesn't really know what he's talking about. Sort of mumbling, murmuring incoherently this entire time as you guys catch back up together and sort of make a game plan of what you're doing. You find a map off a really good investigation roll that was dropped by Stein, which you guys went to the treasury, and which had through another really good roll and so creative thinking, put a hole next to the door and broke your way in through that way. Having you guys just barely crawled your way into this treasury between some large crates, as Nova's sort of was in the process of unlocking the door, and he finally did, and in all of his stress and freaking out, dropped a pretty big bomb to the entire party that Lurkspur has children that she's not taking care of, or like he's just freaking out and saying like she has all these different children, she hates children, and that like we need to address this elephant in the room. And my power went out. But that's where we're going to pick up. You guys are now in the process. Nova's crawling his way out of this intricate lock. Nova's just had this bomb placed on her, and you guys are starting to funnel into the treasury room.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna...
and our little child friend
Is
magically produced a potted plant. Thank you.
it? That is clearly the most important thing that has happened in the past.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
By the
yeah,
way, I would like
what
to,
kind of plant is it?
I would like
I'm
to
gonna look
check
over
the
and just see.
plant and try and investigate what kind of plant it is.
Plant it is.
I'm just gonna
Well,
investigate the room
I just want to know.
with my
Roll
25.
nature. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
18, natural 18.
Like, is it a tulip? Is it a sentient Venus flytrap?
That would be really cool. Unfortunately, not. It's just like a common like fern. I can't think of any specific fern. It's just sort of like just a little baby fern growing there.
It's a sword fern.
It's
All right.
no, it's a baby fern.
Just a fern.
I'd be like, we'll need to put this outside somewhere.
I don't care about potted plants. I'm looking for useful things, you fools.
Speaking of useful things, Larkspur, so your children,
Her son. He's a king.
sure, I hope.
What?
So you have a child or children, and they're not with you, and they haven't been with you for a while.
currently have any.
How old were they when you last saw them?
Do you say how old were they or how old was I?
How old were they? Or yeah, how old were they when you last saw them?
Out of character, I have not decided anything besides with the Rosendar, so if
I don't know. I like sneezed and there was a baby, so I threw it in a bush. Like,
yeah, no, I'm just
DM, I will be helping look at the room.
yes. So,
oh, I'm just gonna say
I'll get to that after the
I had a
spiritual play
kid.
happens.
and
it? Was it a boy or a girl? Wait, did it have both parts? Is that why it's an it?
Prometheus?
Hot?
No, that's a sensitive topic for some people. Let's not make assumptions. How about the most recent one?
no. So out of character, DM has used the word children, and I've said I'm open to the idea of children, but I do not have any information on other children. So
Oh, this is just Nova like freaking out. Like,
okay,
It's not necessarily that you have
You
more
can
than one child.
pretend.
Nova's just speaking
Okay.
his mind.
I mean,
right now.
I could
Like, he
have more
doesn't
than one
like
child,
a
and like I'm open
situation.
to that.
What do you mean you could have more than one child?
This is
That
all out of
appropriate
character,
fool.
to be clear.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You're just saying this appropriate. It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
what? How do babies
Oh,
work?
no, Larkspur knows how many children she's had. I think it'd be hard for her to not know that.
A whole 9 months
But I'm
without
just-
drinking? Goodness.
Who says she didn't drink?
Oh, no.
If she didn't
Oh.
care, she didn't care.
I mean, Larkspur, it's not that she doesn't care about kids. She just doesn't want to be a parent. She's not going to do anything malicious to a child.
Hmm.
So, what was I just going to say? I mean, I had a child. Actually, it's funny that this comes up because apparently she's actually relevant to, well, not this.
What do you mean relevant?
But our other thing that we're supposed to be doing.
Wait.
What?
Is she part of
What
that
are you
group of
talking about?
miscreants?
So have you?
Your child's a criminal?
Do you have any contact with it? Have you? And then I'm just gonna.
I mean, she's not my
gonna start,
child.
like, put his head
What
in
do
his
you-
hands and is gonna start shaking a little bit.
What do
He's
you?
like,
That's
You
What do
have
you
a
mean
parent-
she's not your child?
child support? And then he's just gonna be like, just take off
I
in another
left
direction, just
coin.
crying.
Okay, so
Okay.
did you like
I
visit?
didn't straight up abandon her. Like,
Oh, thank
there were
gosh!
some
You just hear
traveling
wails in the
people.
distance. Ah.
You know, I was
Oh,
abandoned.
Quiet. I know better. I'm not a murderer. I mean, not a child murderer.
I mean, if a child's enough of a dick, they might. If justice must be meted out.
Door, you save that for your
No, as much as I'm not good with kids, I would not. I think we differ on whether or not you should kill a child, Prometheus.
Listen, if the
no.
Emperor tells me to kill
No,
a
that was
child,
just
that child will
We're
die.
not going to talk about that right now.
found some people who seemed like they would, be a fun upbringing. I left some coin
Yeah.
and
What do you mean a fun
That's all.
upbringing?
Looks like they didn't do too good of a job if she's a criminal now.
Yeah, why is your daughter a? What? How do you wait? How do you get this information?
Maybe we can find them if we
Um,
go find the people you left her with.
Oh
do you
my
know
gosh.
them still?
Wait, can't you like magically scry on
I
your
can
blood or
assume
something?
The door is being unlocked during this, so don't worry about that way
right.
we can take care of the investigation. It's
Right.
still like Nova's like telepathically
out of
sending to you,
character-
Ling. Like, I messed up. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. I'm gonna go back to working, and no one keeps on looking at
Out
that.
Gotcha. Out of character, would the rest of the people in the group know about the? I'm looking up what her name was. Katrina. Would they know who she is?
Not unless you would have said something. I felt like that was something more personal to your character.
Okay. Okay. Well,
probably
you're
know
just
it.
saying that she was kind of someone. She was a PA who's kind of known for doing her own thing. So I was curious if that was something that was known like around, or if I just knew that because I casually interacted with her.
Just more like something you casually interacted with. Yeah.
And to
Okay,
think
because otherwise I'd be like, oh, you know, so and so. Okay.
and to think I thought we were a family.
Father, this is me and Prometheus.
You guys hear, and then you start hearing the sound of all these different gears moving throughout the door. You look on the outside, it's all see. Those of you that are still on the outside, watch as all the runes just fade. Nova shouts, "I got it!" And whew, the door sinks downward into the ground.
I pull Nova out before he goes for a weird mechanical ride.
Okay,
Help me!
thanks.
Let's go check this
As
out.
soon
and
as the
we
door
can-
drops, the princess immediately rushes in.
Oh, I go
Okay,
after. I follow the princess.
Priority: find my necklace.
Oh,
Gold
okay.
that has a very large sapphire in the center of it. That's priority number one. Anything else, you guys keep. I just need that necklace. And she starts rummaging through everything.
Were we not given a necklace by your bodyguard? For scrying purposes?
Oh, you mean the necklace
Guns.
that the scryer purse
Fake
has?
guns.
She takes a look at it. Nope, that's not mine.
Oh, okay. Well,
Who the heck did we scry on?
probably someone fake then.
I hate magic.
Well, then let's go find it, and then I'll start looking around.
Alright,
I'm
so-
not looking for the necklace. I'm just looking for things that could be of use
Okay.
and worth a lot of money. So
So as
also
you-
the necklace.
Yeah, as you enter in, you see lots of different crates and that are open. You see just these fine linens that were probably covering these lots of items have just been thrown all throughout the room. You see documentation, but parts of it are ripped up and burnt, and others are just blank notes all over the floor. You notice there is this just hanging orb of light in the center of the room, and that's what's illuminating everything. As you start looking through, Prometheus, with your roll, you watch as like the princess heads over to drawers, and she's just frantically like tossing them out, not even like shoving back in, just chalking it, tipping upside down, dumping it. You start going through things, and one of the drawers that she tosses, you notice this very strange-looking key hit the ground. It doesn't
Ooh.
make a sound. It has almost an ethereal-looking look to it.
It's a
There's
ghost
this
key.
sort of translucent, greenish hue to it.
I pick up the magic key.
Is it a skeleton key?
As you pick it up, this rift in front of you, this line emerges right in front of you as you watch as two ghostly hands go and pull the edges apart.
Put it back down. Put it back down.
As you
I walk
look
in.
forward, as you look in, immediately on the other side, you see people as they're looking at you. You notice this strange construct-looking humanoid
These are the people
kinda
in the
like
description!
poking his way, trying to poke into what appears like the other side, poking towards you guys. You notice there are there's a I'm sorry, coughing. I'm trying to think like who was Shane was there. So there's this Shane was a human, right?
Yeah, he was a were-panther.
Yeah, so you see this large burly looking man. You see I'm trying to remember what all you guys' old races were.
Oh wait,
Like,
question.
there was
Is it only me
half-elf.
who can see this, or is it everyone?
Everybody's able to see this.
Wait.
Well, if this is post
Shane still
Xana's
bulky?
death,
How is
or
Shane
there was
bulky
a
anymore?
gnome. Is this pre or post cat removal for Shane?
Yeah,
This
that's
may
what I
not
was.
even be it. Hang on, let's keep.
As
So he's still.
as you sit, as you like see, watch, you have like this veil. You can kind of hear what they're saying. It's kind of muffled, but from the other side, it says, "Oh no, this isn't good. We can't get back into the mansion. Our things aren't going in." So this is roughly around the same time as when you guys were in the death house and trying to like use the mansion for the first time.
Oh, when I tried to.
Ah!
Oh.
That means Xana's still there, alive.
Yes.
Oh.
Version- Larkspur, you no?
I'm joking. Oh, I don't know. He wouldn't know who it is.
No. You know what? I'm not gonna say you haven't seen your daughter in a long time. I'm not gonna say you recognize her.
No, I
wait, wait.
literally like unless
it-
she like looked like me looking in the mirror or something, or had some strong.
No, because she's
I mean,
she's
it's
a half elf.
possible if there's anything. I mean, I did leave her the cloak,
Can I?
Okay.
but I don't know if I'd
roll per-
recognize that.
Roll perception for me.
Yeah, can I roll a perception check? Because this looks like the group that was described to us, right?
That's true.
Except
The
that they-
context.
That
Except
large
for
bear.
the guy.
Nope, it doesn't.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
just a group of people on the other side. Of
I got
this
a
ethereal-looking
30.
boy.
It's a nat
Yeah,
20
they
plus 10.
They match the direct, like exact description, except this burly looking guy. Like,
Guys, this is the
Someone's
group.
missing, probably.
Look, that one looks like Larkspur.
Larkspur, it's your child!
Larkspur's child, what are you doing?
Can we get through here?
as,
Can we pull
As-
them through?
as you're saying this, like you watch up from their side as they all turn. The veil sort of goes dark, and then the scenery changes to these open cobblestone floor hallway leading it's sort of into darkness. Some skeletal torches hang about every 6 feet, heading down this path.
Can I step into it?
Yeah.
I'm like, and I just walk into it.
All right. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh
Isn't
no.
your deck super high?
Yeah. But I also just remember where I'm at. Maybe. 25, so
You're
it's a
fine.
nat 20 plus 5.
As you look back to the group, it's sort of smiling, like you're a little curious about this. You take your first step in. As you do, the floor immediately gives way. You hop back out of the portal as you watch as the first about 5 to 10 feet of the hallway just crumble into blackness.
What a smart trap.
Prometheus, how about we deal with whatever ghost dimension you're about to open a little bit later after we go through this stuff here?
I agree. I make a running jump, and I try to make it to the other side of where the floor broke away.
Hey, roll.
Can I-
acrobatics or
I would like-
athletics.
I'm not going to do it yet. Never mind.
Absalom, since you're closest to the man, as this is happening, you hear the old man start mumbling to himself. It worked.
18.
You're gonna make it. Oh, this is so exciting.
Oh no. I got an 18.
Okay, cool, man. It is.
You said like the princess is still throwing things around. She's not really paying attention to the rest of you. She's looking for her necklace. As you take several steps back, get a running leap, and jump, and you clear it. No problem.
Alright, I'm just gonna shout back, you guys stay out there. If it disappears, I'm probably dead. I'll try and teleport back here, it'll be fine.
You should give me some of your weapons and stuff.
I
free.
give you nothing.
That's not what you said in your will, but okay.
You don't know where my will
I'll
is.
help the princess look for her necklace.
I updated it
Okay.
for Timothy. And then I'm gonna say, wait, does anyone have any rope we could make like a pathway in here? But I want to investigate this place and see, where it is, where this key took me.
DM, can you describe this hall a little bit more for me, please?
Gray cobblestone floors, stone walls, very crypt-like, skeleton torches with these strange blue-looking flames.
Do we see the
Coming out of the
bacteria
eyes,
virus, my
illuminating.
first child?
You see some cobwebs up in the corners of the ceiling.
Alright, I made a
It
24.
looks like it's kind of unkept. Almost like as if you were like if you were heading into a crypt.
I got a 24 investigation check.
What are you looking for?
I am looking around. I'm trying to see what the layout of this place is past this hallway.
It's a straight hallway right now, just leading into just darkness.
I'm covering. I can see further in darkness, and I'm covering him from this side of the rift.
I've
Okay.
got some rope.
I also have dark vision, so
Oh, I know. It's still dark.
We still
Like,
have a
like
child
there's
with us, right?
Yeah, I'm holding Jason. I say I've got some rope. It's in the pocket.
As
of
Prometheus
holding on my
keeps
special.
walking
If someone
forward-
wants to, like, I don't know.
He heads about 50 feet in. You watch as the skeletal hands begin closing the rift. It's not making a sound.
Prometheus,
what?
Just be aware it's
Oh,
closing
why
on me.
is it getting
It's
smaller?
closing.
I run.
come back!
And I ran.
I
get
run
close-
out. I jump.
come
Running
closer.
jump.
As you come closer to the door, it starts to open up again.
Oh, okay. Is there like a stable area anywhere nearby or anything?
You're
What is-
standing on a stable area.
Wait, we're in the stable area?
No,
Oh
he's
no,
asking
this is
if
just
it's
this.
stable.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like I thought you meant like sturdy. No, this is just a hallway right now.
This is just a hallway. Do I see any doors or anything?
Nope.
I'm just gonna go, okay guys, if I walk too far away, this door will shut. So, do you want to join me?
How about, like I said, you come out and help us with the princess, which is our #1 priority right now.
Just pick her up. She obviously thinks you're the cat's pajamas.
We'll
I-
hang on to
I-
the key and we'll try
damn
this
it.
later.
Anyway,
I just go,
me too.
fine. I'm gonna running jump back out.
Okay. We need you to make another acrobatics or athletics check.
I shield bash him into the pit. I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
No, don't do that. No. Let's see. What is higher for me? I will do. Strength is what? Acrobatics?
No, it's athletics.
Oh, then I'll do athletics. 9.
As you begin running,
9.
like think of those horror movies where the hallway seems to stretch out. You start running through, or keep running, and it feels like you're not running at all. Suddenly, it feels like that rubber band effect is let go, and you find yourself running really fast, faster than you thought you were before. And you find, as you're running, that something, you don't know what it is, but something sweeps you from underneath the legs, and you trip and fall. You don't fall into the pit. You're probably another 30 feet away from it, but something definitely tripped you.
Oh, guys, there's something in here.
Can I look in?
Is-
Just like use my lantern to see what's there.
Yeah, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That misses.
All right. As you start to turn over, looking as you're shouting this, you feel these. It feels like claws. You've had claws attack you before, scraping, and it sounds like it scraping against your armor. You don't hear or see anything, but you can feel this.
Someone want to throw him a rope?
Poop.
All of us?
You're all right here.
I mean,
The door's
I'm-
still open.
Okay.
I've got rope, but I'm holding Jason, so if someone wants to throw a rope,
What are we
that'd be
rolling?
cool.
Initiative.
Apparently, I
21.
don't have rope in my pack, but I could grab your rope and throw it if you want.
Initiative.
I got a 14. I'll be right back.
So much for me being ready to blast whatever I see. I mean,
You didn't see anything.
yeah, I guess that's it.
16.
I mean, I do
Nothing.
have my longbow of warning, but I don't know that that's his.
You're outside. You're not in the store.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like, I've got it, but I don't think it's probably not doing much.
It's technically a pocket dimension, so you don't. Yeah, it's not doing anything. All
I
right.
get you.
All right, Absalom, you go first. As you just watch, you don't see anything. You just watch and you turn around. You see Absalom is just sort of standing there for a second. Nothing seems to be wrong. He hasn't said anything, freaking out. But
I thought he was yelling to us about something. Like something tripped me or whatever.
oh yeah, sorry. Okay, yep, I am going.
So looking at it, I can't see anything above him or around him.
Nope.
I'll be like, curious, and then I'll just send in a single firebolt, kind of directly in the middle of the hallway above him.
Okay.
So cast firebolt.
Okay, I need you to roll a d6 for me.
Okay. So first of all, I don't think that hits, but that's
Nope.
it's a nat one.
Okay, I need you to roll a d6 on a
Okay.
1, 2, or 3. You hit Absalom. On a 4, 5, or 6, you hit whatever tripped him.
You mean Prometheus?
What about
That's what I meant to say. Yes, you are Absalom.
If you
I-
fail, you hit yourself.
Wait, what did you just do?
It doesn't hit.
Cast firebolt then. It hits Prometheus as you send this firebolt in, aiming at whatever Prometheus is freaking out about. Prometheus, you're starting to get up from being tripped, and a firebolt smacks you in the back.
It doesn't have damage to it though, because it was a nat one.
It
Nope,
does.
you
I take
still roll damage.
I take the 2
Okay,
damage
I
you
think
just
it's-
rolled.
I think is it 1d10 or is it? Hang
How
on.
dare you?
Let me see. I cast as. That's. Oh, I guess it's 2d10. Okay.
Yeah.
I get real sad because my friend attacked me.
That's. It's
Yeah.
an 8. That's not bad.
Some of your fur begins to singe just for a second as you take 8 points of damage.
Ow!
It slams into your back.
Oh, you stood up. Oh, I can't see what's in there.
Well, I'm sorry, you're a dick. Ow! That's on fire! I'm fur!
Alright, Larkspur, you're up.
Who's up?
You are.
Oh, by the way, my
Okay.
action's not done. I can still do one more thing. I would
That's right.
I would like to send. How far away is he? Is Prometheus?
30, 40, about 40 feet from the entrance.
Okay, so I can use my movement, then my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to move as close to the entrance as I can without going in, and then I'll just use my dancing greatsword and send it in.
Okay.
Because it has a 30-foot range, so I'll send it to the edge of my 30-foot range.
All right.
And just be close to me.
Sounds good.
And I'll say, Prometheus, come back towards this way, and then I'll try and defend you.
Oh, what a great idea. Escape from the place that's trying to kill me. Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
All right. Larkspur, you're up.
I'm gonna make this thing attack you.
Okay, so basically all I know... I mean... So Prometheus has just said, oh, there's something in here, and then that's about all the information I have, right?
Yes, and Athlon has just shot him with a firebolt. Just
I mean, I don't know if she saw if she was looking directly in there. We all kind of turned around. I'm just saying.
Did the brief fire illuminate anything besides
Roll perception for
Prometheus?
me.
Okay.
that will rolling that perception though will take your action. As you're like looking for something, that will take. So if you wish to do that, like, I can do that.
Probably should have done
Yeah,
that
I'll do
first.
that.
Oh, very nice.
20.
All right, as you look in, trying to see what Prometheus is freaking out about, you don't see anything in the room besides the sword floating, hovering towards Prometheus, and Prometheus working on standing back up.
Did you say a sword hovering?
Yes,
My
it's,
sword.
it's Absalom's as that's heading out.
Oh, Absalom's sword. Okay.
He's like, who's this? Like, it's mine.
Okay.
Don't freak out.
Not an enemy sword.
You're like, Prometheus, are you sure you didn't just trip, or is there something invisible in there?
I don't know. I can't. Ow! It tried to get me.
It even hurt him with fire.
No, that was you, you dick.
Ugh.
Who knew invisible ghosts could cast firebolts?
What are you doing?
I mean, I think you said that looking takes my action, so it's kind of
Okay, I guess you have your bonus action, which that's
a bonus.
Bardic Inspiration.
I do have.
Inspire
Well, no, I used all my.
She used all her
I
Bardic
used all my
Inspiration.
bardic inspiration. Wait, does it? Oh no! It reset because it was a short rest. Okay.
You got your Bardic Inspiration.
All right. I will give you bardic inspiration. I'll be like,
Define
well,
you.
whatever it is. I'm Prometheus. Like, Prometheus, whatever it is, even if you just tripped, I'm sure you can. I'm sure
You can
You
beat
can-
it up.
accomplish what you need to do.
You feel inspired.
Yes,
Alright.
it's a 1d8. Yes.
Alright, Prometheus.
Just put
As
that-
she's saying this, I need you to make a strength, just a strength check.
Oh, cool. Strength
As
check.
she's saying this, you feel as something grabs around your leg, and then another, it feels as if hands are grabbing around, and suddenly you feel yourself being yanked down the hallway.
Is this a save or a check?
This is a check. You're at
He wants the save.
contested strength check.
15. That was a really low roll.
As you're beginning to get onto your knees to stand up, immediately you get flipped over again, and like in the horror movies, your hands reach out as you find yourself being dragged backwards deeper into the tunnel. You feel more hands grabbing around you as this is happening, pulling you further and further down. You have about
Balls.
another 30 feet.
Wait, you have
Further-
a bardic inspiration die that you can add to anything.
I already used it.
1d8 you can add to anything.
I did it. In
You
the
already
fight.
used
You
it?
were just given one.
You're just giving a new
Oh,
one.
Yeah, I
just
just
now?
really gave you one.
Yeah, just for her
Yes,
turn.
right before you made the strength check.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d8 then.
Okay.
I misunderstood.
Yes, you have yet another
I
one.
had 3 to make it an 18.
Very good. So as you begin feeling yourself being pulled and dragged backwards by whatever this entity or entities are, you find the strength within you and dig your fingers into the stone. You find a grip as some of the stone has been pulled up, and you resist it, pulling yourself and dragging yourself away from this as you're in this contested battle right now. All right, that is their turn. That's going to bring us to Nora.
Okay. I'm gonna ask if I can do this before I do it, in case so I don't waste anything. Can I use my movement to put down Jason?
I would say it'll only take half your movement to do that.
Okay, great. And then, could I use a bonus action to tie my rope onto my throwing hammer?
I would consider that an action.
Dang it!
But like tired well enough not to do that.
Okay.
If you have 2-weapon fighting.
I have double attack, but I have to I can attack twice if I attack as my action. That's
Right.
the only thing. So I can't tie a knot and be like, I attacked this rope, so
You throw the hammer, then you throw the rope onto the hammer.
no.
You lasso it.
I guess I'm just gonna try and throw the rope to Prometheus then, without the hammer as an anchor. I'm just gonna attempt to. I'm holding on to one end of the rope to clarify. I'm not throwing a whole coil of rope.
All right. Thank you for the clarification. All right.
Throwing an end of a rope so that I can try to pull him back.
All
So
right.
here's this rope, throw it back to us.
And if I'm not close to if I'm not right up at the edge of the thing, I'll use the other half of my movement to get as close as I can.
Okay.
I'm not
so you sort of,
stepping over.
Shove Absalom a little over to the side. You get over. Yeah. Roll strength.
Strength. Oh dear, it's a 5.
At least it's retrievable.
Yeah.
No, she threw the whole coil
you
of
make
rope.
it, you toss it, and it makes it over the gap and sort of just stands right there. It's not like the heaviest rope, you don't have
Okay.
any weights to it. You just sort of huck it over.
How far away is Prometheus from the rope now?
Prometheus would be about 30 feet away from it.
Grab the rope!
All right. Prometheus, you're up.
Prometheus, grab my sword.
That's not a bad idea.
As long as
you know, I'm
as long
just
as the
fine
hilt
with
is
dying
available
in
to
here,
grab.
just lying on the floor while you
is.
guys don't do
It's not
anything
just the
useful.
blade. It's not just a floating blade without a hilt. It's a full-on sword.
You should have sent the whole
At least-
sword in with like a rope attached to it.
That would have been great,
I could
but
still do that probably.
Oh my gosh,
Wait.
that'd be really useful later on. Make your dancing
Just
sword with a rope
retying
that tie itself around like a thing and like bury itself in the ground so we can all like do. It's the world's best grappling hook.
Prometheus,
at
you're
least
getting
I didn't shoot you with
Let's do
fire,
one of the dreams,
Prometheus.
What's that?
Prometheus, I need you to make a strength. I need you to make a strength check.
Again, I'm gonna die,
Your
guys. Oh, it's my
You're
turn.
Not doing anything. Yeah.
21.
All right, no problem. As you feel like these arms, these hands grabbing around you, more of them now, as trying to pull you back, you shove off the urge and are able to not be dragged back into the tunnel.
So
From the outside, it sort of looks like like those polar bear or just bear carpets on the ground, and they're like, "Arr, this is Prometheus, just strung out like on the floor." Arr.
So it takes half my movement to stand up, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Grab my sword. Get up and grab my sword.
Can I grab
30.
his sword and my broom?
Yeah. Sure.
Cool, because the broom's got like 60 feet. And maybe that'll help me. Or I'll just die. It's fine. Except it's not. I'd rather not die.
Love killing players with their own creations. It's great.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're the one that put 1,000 unseen servants in here.
There's only
That's
100.
true.
There's only 100 unseen
Oh, 100.
servants.
Sorry.
Oh wait, so this is the
Apparently my
entrance to
fireball hit
the.
none of them.
Oh, they're unseen servants. I can just swing around wildly and they just disappear. Anyways, but I don't know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the sword and my broom, and I'm going to make the broom start bringing me out.
I think you have to go to the sword because you were like 40 feet away, and my sword is only 10 feet away from you.
Oh.
I think that's how
Is
it works.
is it close? Okay, so I'll get on the broom and I'll grab it flyby style.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, like, yeah.
Harry,
Going for the
Harry
snake.
Potter and the Executioner's Sword.
But not like that one time when he swallowed it. Don't do that.
Yeah, so
Hey, sword swallowing's the thing.
so
It's a
I
party trick,
use 25 feet of movement to go forward since I had to half my movement.
Okay. Sounds good. Get on the broom. Start making your way out. You still feel the arms trying to drag you, but no problem. You're able to resist the pull as you begin heading out. Ling, you're up.
Okay, can I see the way that he was being held?
I mean, it's let me see.
You see like handprints on his body.
Like, handprints would stand out on fur versus the way that he jerked when he was being grabbed.
Well, you guys know you can only see like my hands and my face fur-wise, right? Like I'm not actually like covered in fur. It looks like I'm wearing a very well-tailored suit.
You did also see when the firebolt hit from the ghosts hit him.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I saw that. I'm just wondering if there was a way that I saw him being grabbed.
No, you didn't see him being grabbed. You just saw him like being. It just looked like he was just something had just pulled him, but you didn't see anything.
Okay. Well, without a target, I can't hit anything really. So, Ooh, can I do that? How far away is he?
Now he would be. You said you moved 25 feet. 4, 10. 4.
This is what you see when you look at Prometheus. This is what
15
you're
feet
seeing.
away. He's 5 feet away from where the drop off that pitfall was.
Okay, he's 18 feet away?
15.
15. Okay.
Yep.
I will stretch out my hand and cast I will cast Minor Illusion and use it to just obscure Prometheus from whatever it is his sight. I will just make this inky blackness that occupies more than just his area,
Okay.
and because he's well within range for that.
All right. Sounds good. As you guys watch as this black mist starts behind Prometheus, or starts to form. Sounds good. All right.
Because
Gonna
I
take us-
can't see anything to hit it. So
Correct. All right. That's going to take us to the top of round.
Wait,
That's going
so
to
what is
be-
this minor illusion on me exactly?
It's not on you. It's just like this black foggy mist behind you, obscuring whatever is trying to drag you from you.
Do I know that he just casts illusion, or do I think there's now actual smoky shit just like forming behind
you
me?
just saw, if you were looking my way at all, you saw Ling raise
Which you
her
are.
hand
You would
And-
know.
and gesture, and something appears behind you.
Oh, okay. Because it would have been really unnerving if, like, I wasn't looking towards you and just, like, all of a sudden, where the ghostly hands had been grabbing me are, all of a sudden, like, black, smoky, and I'm just like, oh, I should have lived in the Absalom? This is the worst.
You just realize you've just been sent to the Shadow Realm. You're like, ah!
Yeah,
Jimbo!
yeah, you would know this was Ling doing this. You've worked that Ling's used this before. Like you could
Gosh,
hear
good.
Ling.
This is somehow not
Yeah.
the first time this has happened. Also, if you know it's an illusion, you can see through it as well. So,
Okay, Prometheus, you're up.
Prometheus or me?
Not Prometheus. Absalom. I'm the worst.
Aw.
Yes, I know. I'm joking.
I think Ling's a guy. You're that. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so I will try and. So this will be a bonus action thing, but I'll try and. I know that he's grabbing onto my sword, so I'll try and pull the sword towards me that he's grabbing onto.
Okay. To try and pull him closer.
Yes. And he's like, what? You said 15 feet away from the drop off?
No, from like the door. The door.
Okay. So, yeah, so I have. Normally I can send it around 30 feet. And so.
Okay.
I-
I'll say the movement speed. Okay. Roll strength. Yeah, just a straight up strength roll at disadvantage. So you're trying to pull him.
A 9.
Okay. Yeah, you're like as you're trying to pull him, it's a lot of weight. Whatever is trying to grab him or still has a hold of him is playing into effect as it's like not giving way. I would say you move him 5 feet closer.
Okay,
So
and then
he's at the drop off now. He's like
Okay, and
floating
then-
above it.
for my action, how wide is the hallway?
Looking into it,
Yeah.
the door itself is about 10 feet tall, and then the hallway, looking at the ceiling, it's 20, 25 feet tall.
But how wide?
Wide,
is the...
sorry.
Yeah.
I would say a little over 5 feet.
Oh, so not too.
No.
Not too. Okay. I can't just breath weapon and just like. You're fine now. Pull out just like a heaping pile of acid. Oh, I see. The last time it didn't really help. So actually, I want to use my action to see. Can I like pick up the rope and throw it again? That was thrown. Just try that again for my action.
Yeah, Prometheus is now over. He's past the rope, but yeah, you can like
Oh,
Go.
I see.
use
He
the bonus
could have
action.
grabbed it.
So to bring the rope back to you, it would be your action.
You just took
Okay.
my rope.
Oh, I haven't decided that I'm going to do that yet. I was asking
You're
about
still
that.
holding on to the end, though. You
Yeah.
just retrieved it.
I just grab it from you. Give me that.
I'll slap you.
No, let's not do that again.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
No, she'll hit her hammer. She'll hammer you.
That too. It would hurt a lot more if Nora hits you than when Xana hits you. Link can
I'm trying
attest to that.
Trying to see if there's anything that would really
There's a
be any
reason why I
good.
used Mage Hand to wake you up.
Yeah, I think there's the only thing I can do, honestly. I would like to make just like see if I can see anything else around him, like make another perception check,
Alright,
and that'll be it.
Yep. Okay, while he's doing that, Lark's where you're at.
That's not 20, so that's a 19.
You don't see anything.
Oh, okay. I'm just like
Just
before.
Prometheus.
I'm just like he's playing a very elaborate trick on us.
Right.
What are you doing, Oscar?
So I'm figure out if there's anything that I really can do. So,
I guess you can go back to looking for the necklace.
You can. Prometheus is 10 feet away from the entrance.
He seems fine.
So he's fairly close.
Yes.
Wait, Prometheus has 10-foot long arms.
Not his turn. He's
No,
holding
he-
up with a broom and a sword.
Yeah. He could let go of the
We
sword.
should step back.
No, I'm up against the far wall. Like I'm getting a big slice of the pie here.
He's not surfing the broom, just like
No.
oh.
Should I could give him another bardic inspiration.
Wouldn't be bad.
Do you want another
All of a
bardic
sudden-
inspiration, Prometheus?
I'd never
Do you
say
want another
no.
pep talk?
I must escape from these vile
Prometheus,
hands.
You've done so many amazing things. You can do this too.
You're so right.
And also, I really want to take a nap, and I can't do that if you're gonna die. So, come on. Maybe not that last part. That last part is probably just inner thoughts of Larkspur. But,
But I heard it
Well,
in my
we all
heart.
know it's what's inside that counts.
We all feel it. We all
Alright,
feel
so
the pain.
are you doing, Lark's, are you doing anything else?
and it doesn't seem like there's anything that'd be obvious to do.
Okay.
There's
fine,
not
if
really
you don't
anything
know.
I can see to attack. So I mean, if I'm too close to the entranceway, I might move a little bit to make sure I'm not in in anyone's way, but like that'd be it. I think.
Okay. Sounds good. Nora, anything?
Yes, actually. So can a bonus action be me getting my rope back?
Yes.
Okay, great. I get my rope back, and then I go back over to Jason and I check on him.
Alright.
Is
Seems to be
he
fine.
same? Okay,
he's-
cool.
He's sleeping. He's tired.
That's what I do. I have us be over a way so that when Prometheus comes back through, we're not in accidental collision range.
Alright, sounds good. Prometheus.
Andrew, it's your turn.
Full movement.
I'm trying
Just go.
to think.
Get out of
right?
there.
How much feet do I have till I'm out of the door?
10.
10
Oh.
feet.
And I've been able to take his sword with me this time, right?
Yes.
All right. So we're not leaving anything.
And
in
you've
here.
got a 1d8.
All right. I am going to use the movement to escape. And
Okay, roll a strength check for me.
oh, we're gonna die.
Says the strong boy.
Oh, I'm so weak. It's a 20.
Oh. No problem. No problem. As you as you keep moving forward, you feel the hands trying to pull you back, pull you off the broom. As you zoom through the doorway, and then all of a sudden you feel nothing. You feel light. You speed up a little bit for a second, heading out, almost crashing into the princess as she's rummaging through boxes and crates looking for her necklace, but you manage to stop. You don't see anything. You don't feel anything.
I try to will the door closed since I've got the key.
All of you watch, as the skeletal hands that were holding this door rift open close. You just see this singular greenish purple line as it disappears.
Well, that was interesting.
All right, back to
And-
searching for the amulet. And
Yeah,
then
I
just
go,
like,
that's
All
a good
right.
idea. And I start searching the room again.
All right.
How many people do we have again? Is it 8 or is it 9? We got 5 of
5,
us.
6, 7. There's 8 of you.
Okay, so I could do
Yeah,
a
there's
tiny
like-
hut.
Prometheus, I couldn't really tell what was going on over there, but do you need, like, a little heal?
the ghost hit him bad.
Unless we're gonna sleep, then I'll just let us sleep it off.
I mean, we should probably rest for the night, so I should be good for now.
Yeah,
but,
let's get it. Okay.
but we're gonna want to
Good.
probably explore that place, but like carefully somehow.
Okay,
Later.
let's also quickly search for the
Yeah.
amulet if we can.
I am. I'm searching. I'm searching
Okay,
for
yeah.
anything valuable, including
Can
the
I-
I will
amulet.
start searching as well.
She's overturned,
I will also look around.
and while this is happening, as you guys are looking around, you're not finding anything resembling her.
I'm also keeping my eye out for any cool stuff.
I'm also doing a sleight of hand check for anything cool I find. You know, I find it.
Evidence.
I'm a rogue.
Let's see. So, okay. Prometheus, while you're still looking around, you are able to find a coin purse,
Ooh, coin purse.
and you are also able. You find a lockbox. It feels like it has some weight. There's some weight to it. It's a pretty small lockbox. It's probably 6 inches by 6 inches. Yeah,
by 6 inches.
by 6 inches.
A perfect cube.
Ah, just
Perfect cube.
just good enough
no.
to fit in the bag.
And that's all you find. Absalom, as you're looking around, you start searching around. You're looking through the cloths and everything. You open up one of these drawers and move the cloth that's inside, and there you find, in this glass case, a singular card. It looks like a face card. You see on it there's a depiction of a beautiful woman sitting there, and just this very flowy. Is flowy a word? I don't even know. It looks like her dress is flowing with the wind as she is looking down, and she has some sort of fruit in her hand, just looking at the fruit.
So, knowing that
Like
the-
art flowy or like magic photograph flowy movement?
Oh, no, like art flowy. Like the picture isn't
Okay.
moving at all. It's just
Good.
that's what the image is.
clarification.
She has this like brown. It's as if the wind was blowing in the picture, and you see like her hair is
Gotcha.
blowing, and her dress is, and she's just looking down at this piece of fruit.
I would also like to covertly put that in a bag.
All right, so roll sleight of hand for me.
How do I even spell slight?
Do I find anything cool?
Leight.
I think that's how I put it. Do I break it and accidentally draw it?
As you're looking around, everybody else seems pretty distracted. But you hear just the rambling old man. Ooh, a rare piece, a card missing from my deck. Maybe cool. Maybe it's very good.
I thought I couldn't
Put it
speak
in here
English
and we shall play the
anymore.
game. He seems to be coming back. Like his mumblings are becoming a little bit more coherent.
Okay, well, you drew yours. This one's mine.
But you must place it in the deck, or it will not work. You must shuffle a deck. Yes, yes. And then he stops speaking for a
We
little
probably
bit.
don't want to do that.
Okay, well, I'll do that later, and I'll just put it in my bag.
Alright. Nora, as you are looking, you open up some chests. There, you find a smaller coin pouch, and you
Ooh,
see
money.
that there, next to it, there are 3 rings.
Ooh. I would like to see if any of them look magical.
Do you have detect magic?
I don't think I do.
Use
Does
the
anyone
Oh,
stone.
these
You
look
have your
magic.
stone that like detects magic, kind of.
I
That could
think it
maybe
has
a
to be
thing.
active magic. Has to do something.
Yes.
Listen, just grab it because
Yeah.
it looks
I
like
have
it's
zone of
worth
truth.
something.
Can I zone of truth them to tell me if they're magic?
Listen, we can.
Yeah, you can
the
zone
the
of truth.
princess is magic-y. She could
But,
probably
like,
tell us.
Would that do anything? Other than make my friends mad?
You can try.
Beneath is just like, I'm gay for Absalom. Where'd
wait.
that come from?
I actually hate Absalom.
Hey,
He's
Actually,
just
what?
gross. He's the weirdest
any of
looking
you-
snake.
have a detect magic spell.
As you're looking around, you notice the princess's hand, as she's still rummaging through things, quickly raises. We'll get to that later. Help me find this necklace. It's
Okay,
vitally
cool.
important.
Just
And she
put them in
goes
your
back
bag
to
Thank
for
you.
now.
I just pocket them then into my
All right.
one of the
Works
pockets
for-
of my satchel.
You find, as you are looking around, you got what, a 14? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Unless my
As you-
passive counts for this, but yeah.
Nope. As you start searching around looking for the amulet, don't find anything as far as amulets go. You do find a very peculiar looking flute. It appears to be made of a human spine, and at the head of it, where you would play, is a small, almost owl-like skull.
All right. Can I tell anything about it? Like, is
It's
this?
weird. Yeah, it's freaky.
It's freaky.
I can tell that it's weird.
Yeah.
I can't think if I've heard any stories that would talk about this kind of thing, or just some-
roll. You could roll history or
history or what?
arcana.
History or arcana? Let's see what
Yep.
do I have. Better.
Bark.
Oh, they're both the same for me. So
Okay, I wasn't sure if you're proficient
But-
in one of them, which you could have chosen.
yeah. We'll do arcana just for the heck of it.
Ooh.
24.
This is the old man.
Kind of. A little bit more scraggly, as far as the beard goes.
More scraggly.
Yes.
Whoa,
He's even
he's
thinner.
real
So,
scraggly.
yeah. You
I'm like, you need food, old man?
okay, Lurksburg? You would know. There have been tales of certain musical instruments that have been blessed by deities, demons, devils, and other magical creatures that each have. It's been rumored that each one is unique. There aren't very many, and that each one has a specific purpose and what it can do. You've heard of some that have the ability to heal people, to bring longevity in life, having been blessed from angels that cure people from disease and their wounds. You hear of some that, when played, give people the ability to fly the skies like the gods. But then, on the
I
more
mean, my,
mischievous level,
my Lear does one of those too.
on the more insidious and mischievous ends, you hear that there are some that have the ability to bring death to people that are close to being dead, or the ability to bring people back from the dead. Not necessarily
So kind of like,
resurrect them, but bring them back more along the lines of necromancy.
Okay.
Like zombie or
gotcha. Alrighty. So, were you saying something after that?
nope, that was it.
Okay. And so I know that it seems like it might be one of these things. Go ahead.
Yeah, you would get the sense like this is probably one of them. This isn't like a flute you've ever seen before, even from the weird people.
Gotcha. So definitely get it checked out before using it.
Yes.
Just play me a riff.
Everybody falls down dead. It's like, whoops.
Everybody do
Well.
the plot.
Fuck.
I just turn into like a bone dragon, but like a bone dragonborn. Like, okay.
All right, and Ling, you weren't investigating.
I'm Ling Shot, like Drake is like, oh, everyone's getting cool stuff, but Ling Shot's probably a little more worried about stuff coming.
Okay,
So
roll
Ling
perception
is
for me.
levitating up near the ceiling and keeping an eye out. But I guess Nova's free to do what he wants to do.
Fine.
Oh, I'm doing absolutely lovely.
Investigating that.
Keeping an eye out,
Oh
watching
my
out people.
god.
You
I have-
you are watching as this room that was already a mess is now just becoming a greater mess.
I do have advantage if it's visual.
Okay.
20.
There's it's like if someone was packing nuts, someone was to
Oh.
open a whole bunch of boxes up of those
Yes.
and toss them everywhere. That's what this room is looking like now. Any effort to find further things is just going to keep getting worse and worse as people are making huge messes of it. As you are more towards the ceiling, you faintly also hear the sound, or not necessarily the sound. It sounds like a soft rumbling, a soft explosion, coming from above you. You probably get something up in the city. Is still whatever was happening up in the city is still happening with all the riots and explosions,
Interesting.
everything.
So I probably noticed what Absalom did, but
No. It's
Absalom.
not like I held it up and inspected it like the
Absalom, we all
You
saw
had
what you
forearm
did.
sleight of hand. You were like, cool.
air. What's this? Oh.
It
Definitely
wasn't
did.
My
very
passive perception
sneaky.
is high enough that like I saw it even if you were trying to hide it.
But you were also doing your own sneaky thing.
Yeah, but I was sneaky about it.
I'm
So
saying
you guys, after about 30 minutes, you guys have been just rummaging, looking for these things. The princess eventually stops. It's not here.
Yes.
You must
Well,
have
we-
taken it.
Princess
isn't
must
good.
get some rest.
We need to find that necklace.
What does the necklace do, princess? Like, why is it so important to find it?
Why don't you just
Oh,
scry
give
on it?
I would if I could, but I can't because there's magic preventing that.
So
what if I don't have
then
it?
it's useless to us.
Kind of, but not really. Like the emperor's, words of, taking retribution, or what was, I'm forgetting it's a DM.
Murdering
Okay.
everyone
Like,
who stands against him, essentially.
practically. Exterminating, yeah. That's sort of my code word of what I have to do. Given... Uh-oh.
it's just
Rose
rhythm.
Oh,
Wow.
it's just rhythm. Oh, I freaked out. Okay.
It's just rhythm.
Given the situation, I normally wouldn't be talking to you guys as I don't really know you. But you guys seem trustworthy. You've saved me. I think I can trust. they, and she seems really frantic, like nervous about saying it, trying to say it in a roundabout way. Without giving away
Nora, zone of
everything.
truth her, because she's obviously having a hard
No,
time.
that's not necessary. We don't cast magic on the princess.
Why not?
Thank you. Because I could have you executed.
Yeah.
Not if.
There
Never mind.
are
Listen.
several members of the royal family, chosen at random. She like does the air quotes. As to those that were skilled, how do we put this? These items were imbued with very high levels or tiers of magic. For you magic users, I know. She looks at you, Prometheus. Some of you are not okay with the arcane, but it requires much study and practice. But these items allow it to be enhanced at the cost of some pretty
Magic steroids. Okay, we get it.
right. But there's some magics that exist in this world that are considered almost to be godlike in power. Mine-
Yes.
Wait, and you had that and still managed to get.
Shut up.
This one was for a specific purpose. The Emperor's, he wouldn't. No, he, like,
What is the
his-
specific
his
purpose?
wish can be made at hand.
This is a. It's a
This
wish.
one. No, mine. No. Mine
Oh,
does not.
Then what is it? Tell us straight out.
Oh, so you don't know
I
what
can, probably summon a bunch of like 4 or 5 meteors from the sky and just crush a city.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty nifty. Oh, that could be bad.
Yeah, do you
Oh,
see what I'm
dear.
saying now? We've got to find that necklace.
So then, with the Emperor's words, did that mean that he wanted you to use the necklace to accomplish this purpose?
Yes, Grimguard
So-
is officially terminated.
Oh,
Excommunicado. It's done.
Oh.
The city is a failed project,
Uh,
and everything's got to be gone.
well,
Well,
Let's
we
go.
need to rest, and then we will make that happen.
Right.
Yeah,
but you
otherwise
realize now what
we'll die.
happens when it's taken. These people that abducted me now have this. Do you realize
Yes.
what they could do?
Yeah.
obviously they can do the same thing you were going to do.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to find this now, preferably sometime soon.
Well, maybe if you had, not gotten captured and we wouldn't have been
It's
fighting
Prometheus.
things.
Oh my God.
We'd
I just
be
looked
fine.
at you, maybe, and she like gets right up in your face, even though she's a good probably like 2 feet shorter than you. Maybe if some of us would have done their duty a little better and
And I go, oh yes, you mean like your bodyguard who you didn't notice was obviously replaced, and so you got kidnapped at a dance ball that we came to
I go in
protect you
between
at,
them
but
and I push
you...
Prometheus back a little. I say,
I
"Hey,
don't move a single inch. In fact, you probably push yourself back a little
Also,
bit.
I put my hand over his mouth.
I just go, listen. If you
No,
would have been
no,
straight
no,
with us
there.
what we were looking for from the beginning,
No,
we
you
would have
don't
known
able to
the
talk right now.
import.
I'm gonna strength check this.
we need rest, or if we get into another confrontation, we're probably all gonna die. So we need to rest so
I
that
just
we can,
bite your
as
fingers
quickly as
That
possible,
doesn't work.
search
I know,
for
my
the
computer's a
necklace.
metal,
She
by the
looks.
way.
She looks around the room.
Off.
Some of you guys look a little worse for wear, but I mean,
Mm.
he looks at you, Absalom. You look like you're ready. I'm ready. I want revenge on these men.
Do you know who took it off of you at least?
Okay. Well,
No, unfortunately not.
So the
so we may need to. Trying to
Okay.
figure this out. I don't want to split up, but at the same time, if some of these people go out right now, they could probably die.
I'm assuming it's with whoever the head of this organization is.
Probably, yes, most likely.
yes,
So-
the blonde dude probably that we were fighting. Didn't he
He
escape?
seems
Sure,
self-important.
Hey, crazy man, who's the blonde dude's name?
He looks smiling at you.
Do you have anything you can contribute to our situation?
You notice as his eyes sort of flare just this tiny bit of green towards you, Prometheus. I can bring him back.
Bring
Or
who back?
Fate can bring him back.
The blonde
Your
guy?
friend,
Yes,
He'll
bring
be
him
safe.
back.
He'll be
What do I need to do?
As he pulls out the stack of cards and begins shuffling. Take one, or 2, or 3.
Oh.
Take as many as you want.
Hang on, should we put this card in there, and then I want to put the card that I drew, that I grabbed, and I want to put it in there. Let's put this in there. You said that's good.
Okay, so I can
It's
draw
in a
as
glass case.
many as I need.
I'll break
How
the
does
glass
this
case.
wait? How does this work?
And here.
Take a card, any card.
Can I insight check because Prometheus knows nothing about magics like this?
Right ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna
8.
also insight check this weird old guy.
So is my card now in with his?
As you like break the glass and you hand it in, yes.
Okay, good.
So I got an 8.
Alright.
I'm guessing I'm pretty convinced that these cards are going to help us.
I'd also like to draw a card
As
as well.
like as the princess is now looking at she seems kerfuffled.
Can I
That's a good word. I like it.
insight-
Kerfuffle means fight. I think you mean like she looks perturbed or something.
Miffed.
I'm going to draw...
She
Can I also
I-
insight
what's the word?
check, what's the word? Would I recognize what these cards are?
that would be an arcana.
My
check.
history of
I'm going to draw 4 cards.
Okay.
12.
She right
I'm gonna
right as
die.
you're about to go grab them, like she looks bewildered and amused, and she grabs your hand. This could be dangerous.
Wait, what do you mean
I'm
dangerous?
very
He said
excited
this will
to see how
help.
this goes as one of that practices the arcane, but this could not be good. This could end very badly for you, Prometheus. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yeah. This
Okay,
seems
okay,
like
wait.
kind of a
I
stupid
have-
idea.
I have an idea. So this can be really, really good, right?
Or real bad. What is it?
I have an idea, old man. Hand me this deck of cards and you draw one first.
Ooh.
He starts like.
Wait, I want to
draw many cards.
I want to
I'll draw
persuade
several.
him. I want him to draw just one.
Ooh, I could draw them all. What if I got the card?
Just
What if it
one.
was me?
Just
Ooh,
one.
This would be
Just one for right now.
okay. Roll persuasion.
No, I'm gonna make him draw just
8,
one.
wait. Oh, it's a nat 1. Never mind. I'm
I'm going to make him draw just one.
As like you put your hand on his hand and like force him over and draw it. As he flips the card over, you see this blank card. He looks at you, and the princess is. I don't think that's not quite how this works. And he starts going off on a rant. No. One must be willing. I must choose. As he takes the card back from your hand, like takes the card from his hand and shoves it back in and begins shuffling the deck again. Choose the number of cards that you want.
Fine.
Yes,
I'll
play the
draw
game.
a single card,
That's
and
the
I'm
point.
gonna draw a card.
All right.
gosh.
I need you.
I am gonna put my arm around Jason.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
I'm just like standing there, just like looking over. Just my head
Roll
directly.
a
Like,
number,
what?
or you could.
Did
Yeah.
I have an info?
What
Yeah,
am
I
I?
rolled a 12.
What am I
so
rolling?
probably...
You don't
Oh, wait,
really
I
know what
have-
this is, Fletcher.
I have an actual deck of playing cards next to me. Do you want me to just draw a card?
I need it to be. It's only royalty and jokers,
Oh.
including aces.
Hold on, let me get my cards out.
Actually, I have one too. What am I doing?
Wait, what? Wait, you
I
can do
legitimately
what?
have one.
Okay, you said only flush or only face cards and the aces
Flush cards, aces, and jokers.
and jokers.
Oh, actually, sorry, one joker.
Okay, one joker.
Yeah, because you
I
guys.
am so stressed out right now.
Yeah, Ling is expecting an explosion and has her crossbow pointed at the old man.
I don't know what to expect. These are just magical cards, as far as I understand.
I
That are
think that
going
guy's
to-
crazy.
You guys,
You're drawing-
do you guys
Dangerous.
understand
You're
that
drawing.
Prometheus just thinks these cards are going to bring the guy back to us, right? Like that's what this old man
He said
made him
your
think.
friend would come back.
I am a
So it might
fool.
bring surgeon? I don't know.
I'm in.
Oh,
Take that
Depends on
thing.
who this guy thinks is our friend. Who isn't here right now.
All right, I'm about to draw.
Maybe it's Larkspur's daughter.
Actually, I'm gonna make my fiance draw. Draw the card out. Just remember, this affects everything. All right.
You
What
may
is
or
the
may not
card?
ruin our D&D campaign. I'm just joking. But I'm also
The
not
Queen
joking.
of Diamonds.
I mean, not.
King of Diamonds, you said?
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, Queen of Diamonds. Okay, let me look this up.
Actually, one of those books I have over on my bed would tell me what
Queen
this is.
of Diamonds.
No, I will leave it to surprise from the DM.
As to what? What happens?
Oh,
Yeah.
so is this a deck of many things, or is this that other deck that you made?
I mean, that is a deck of many things. It's just been modified.
Okay, so okay.
But okay, wow. As you
Oh,
play
I don't like WoW.
Prometheus. Oh, what have I done?
Larkspur's so tired.
What just happened? What did I do?
As
Oh.
you reach your hand over the deck, you touch the top of the card and you feel the strange power come from the deck cards into your fingers. The old man's eyes turn this strange, misty green, and out from his nose and his mouth, this green smoke. The fates have called Prometheus, which will be yours.
No.
You flip the card over on top of the deck. On it, you see a very beautiful silver moon. It shines and illuminates the rest of the chamber. Your eyes become this very like gloss over, almost with. It looks like your eyes are completely made out of silver, and light begins beaming from them. All of you watch. The princess is just in awe as time, space, and everything come to a standstill to you, Prometheus. You hear a voice echoing in your head. This very soft and gentle woman's voice. Prometheus, be careful with this and do what you will, which is a gift from me to you. I need you to roll D3 for me, please.
Oh my gosh, I got it.
What?
Can I add my bardic inspiration to this?
Nope.
Okay. It's a 1.
You are now able to cast the Wisp spell once.
You gave us a wish spell. Anyways, my fiance is the best. That's what that means.
As your eyes come back to the normal view, and the light in the room goes back to its dimmer light, you watch as the card just evaporates into dust and floats away. The old man says, "The fates have favored you well. Play again. Anyone
No.
Prometheus, what happened?
to play? May the fates be in your fortune. May they do
I
what you want
feel
them
like
to do."
I can do almost anything.
Well, we need the guy, right? What? You mentioned
We
the
need the
blonde boy.
necklace. We don't know if he specifically has it. We need the necklace specifically.
What if...
I don't know, guys. That seemed to go super well for Prometheus. Should I
Like
draw a card?
Prometheus just like hovering
you
in the air
about?
right now. Like,
Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4. The fates are in
I'm...
your hands.
I look over at the princess. Like, would that be a wise idea? Do you
And he
see?
sort of like holds your hand, the deck out towards you, Nora.
I'm gonna flip a coin to see if I do it. Do I have a coin? I've got coins. I don't do it. Sorry. We're gonna focus on
I wonder if Larkspur.
whatever's happened with
Because I
Prometheus.
felt that Larkspur's impulsive.
So,
There, if I'm gonna roll a D100, and if I get over,
guys, I
What is
can make a
get
wish.
over like 25.
I
Even you take
understand
one or you don't.
that I could make a wish,
You can.
but I don't know
Like
what to
wish
do
upon
with
a
it
star?
yet.
There's 75% chance.
Like, as in,
So
I
I
could
get-
save all of our lives in a single moment, or I could cast any spell that I could think of.
Oh,
Of 8th level or lower.
No, I don't. I know. I'm just stating that because it sounds cooler.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
if I get over 75,
It's too bad you
I
don't
will
know any
not.
magic or anything about it.
I think I know more magic than you right now.
Oh my.
Um,
Okay, don't do anything stupid with that, Prometheus.
I'm gonna go, Absalom. You're next. Do it. I feel like you've got this.
All right.
To draw.
Draw a card, Absalom.
Larkspur, are you doing it?
You think it's smart?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and
I
I'm gonna
think
draw.
so.
a
I'm
card.
still like character me is like,
I'm gonna see what happens to the other two.
Larkspur is interested in a good
They are
story. I
Coca-Cola
think.
cards, yes.
If the other
I'm
two
just
get
gotta
good
figure out if-
outcomes, then I'll do it. But only if they both get good outcomes.
All right. Absalom has drawn his card. He drew the ace of spades.
Oh, you're only drawing one?
I'm only drawing one.
Okay.
That seems
Prometheus
safer.
seemed very convincing. He's like, I know more than you right now. And I'm just like, oh.
It is impressive. I'm watching carefully to see what happens with this.
You know what really...
Oh.
Never mind, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Yes, the ace of spades.
Be glad I changed this deck to my own way.
Oh dear.
Because
We're glad. What happened?
this one's even better. The original. This is what an original Deck of Many Things would do. He would essentially be dead, except like his spirit would go to an extra dimensional space.
Oh boy.
Oh, the grog one.
So he
Happened to
just-
Grog?
But I changed mine up.
Oh great.
Yeah. He drew. Yeah, literally turned into a search for Grog. Absalom, as you. Oh, this. I love making things that make things challenging and fun and
no.
different. This is great. Are you eagerly doing it? Kind of nervously?
I'm kind of like mystified, so I'm just like slowly pulling it and just like kind of looking at it, sort of thing.
You pull and you look at it. As you pull the ace of spades, as you turn the card. At first, you see nothing, and then from the center of this card, you notice the spiraling pattern begins to go from the center and begins reaching out to all the corners. It appears as if it's spiraling inward in a constant motion.
Like,
From the
great.
center of it, you begin to see a pocket watch emerge. I need you to roll 1d4, please.
Okay,
As the pocket watch is there and it's open, you watch as
one.
the hour hand begins to spin around frantically. And then it stops at the 1. This pulsating energy goes throughout the room. All of you freeze for a brief moment. As
We're not like
it
actually
passes,
frozen, right?
as it passes through you.
Oh.
You feel as this pulsating aura retracts back into the card as the card disappears.
What was that?
Do I know what was that? Am I still there?
Yeah, no, you guys you're all still there.
Woo!
We're all still alive?
I'm just
But
like,
you- We know what just happened.
there was a watch. Is the card
I will have
700?
you guys do. Okay. As you just winged because you have made it like known that you're roll perception for me because that's what you've been doing this entire time.
I'm watching very close to see if I want to draw a card. I'm giving him like the evil eye.
As
What
you're
just
looking
happened?
around to see what's happening, you look at the old man, and his beard is much, much longer now.
Ah!
You look around and you see Prometheus's fur has grown, and it's now overcoming a lot of his armor, as if it's been quite some time.
What did you do, Mark?
Do I
still have your wish,
hear
though.
something outside?
You see as there is dust everywhere. There's even a layer of dust around all of you.
Do I?
There's no sound from outside. There's no sound.
I checked my satchel.
Prometheus.
Your satchel has it's full. Like,
Guys, we have a lot of mail. I stopped pulling it out.
I really don't want to have to undo what just happened.
Undo what just. Send us.
I pull out the messages and start reading them. I'm scanning for anything really super urgent, and
Roll
also
investigation
looking
for me.
at dates. Okay.
Congratulations, Princess. You have now evaded assassins for the previous some time.
Three
I think.
centuries.
Investigation.
Do we know how long it's been?
4. So do I become
You're probably
illiterate?
throwing papers all over.
What's going on? Just pulling paper.
Oh my gosh. Mark!
You told me.
Mark! You're
Read
supposed to
any
draw
of them?
something good!
Send us.
Can I read
further.
any of them?
You're freaking out, like what? You don't know what's going on. There's dust going on. There's papers. You're just freaking out. The princess begins looking down, like bends over, starts looking at them. You see her face just go blank and white as she starts flipping through the papers. She's not saying a thing. You watch as she's confused and she doesn't know what's happening. And
Guys, Timothy is like older now.
Wait, before we do anything, Nora, write a letter. Ask what year it is and what's going on.
Or,
you
only thing.
guys would know that these are dated.
The letters are dated.
I look at the space that would be the most recent letter, whichever order they came in. Unless I've already thrown that one out to see what date it says.
It is precisely 1 year from the day that you guys were just
Hey,
in.
it's been a year
So
just now.
Congratulations, princess.
do we try and see what we can salvage of the world,
Oh,
or do we see what I can
Wait.
do?
Wait, before he uses his spell, can you get a general sense of what happened in the year, and we can undo what happened in that year?
let's read these letters. Everyone pick some, start reading them.
Hey, that
If
princess,
something
we can
you
change the future.
You
We can
guys
change
chose the
now.
best and worst card from this. I love this.
We can change. Prometheus, hold on to your spell.
This
Keep
is
being
Straight up
slowly and
dead. You guys
beautiful
just
and
chose my tooth. Oh my gosh. This is great. Thank you.
I'm gonna check
Thank you.
something real quick.
We can know what happened, and we can go back and undo it piece by piece. If
We
he
could.
can
The old
undo
man
the
starts
spell,
laughing. You think you can undo the fates?
yes.
I'm just gonna turn and say, I feel like I could alter fate right now.
I
I look at Jason. Does he look a year older?
go and I start going through all the papers, trying to
Yeah,
get a general
I
sense
mean-
of what happened.
Well,
Jason
no,
starts talking and his
Jason-
voice is just like, "Oh my gosh, guys, what's going on?"
Does Jason look older, or does he look like the same?
He's
Dead.
still on the ground sleeping.
Oh.
He's fine. I hope. Let's
Oh.
read these letters.
I guess the
We just
question
look-
is, does it
cover
seem
the-
like we also aged and we just didn't notice it, or we skipped the time?
Well, his fur
I
was
guess, is
longer.
kind of the-
Fur was longer, but
Beard
That's
was
true.
longer. That's why I was checking for aging because of the hair growth.
Mhm.
I mean,
Anyway,
his clothes seem to
start-
be a little tighter and shorter on him.
Oh.
huh?
So what do I find in the documents?
Alright,
Let's read them.
I need you guys to roll investigations for me.
Oh boy.
Eesh. I mean, I guess we've got all the
I
time in
rolled
the
a
world.
4.
I got a
20.
19 this time, so I'm literate again.
I got a 16.
Very good. All right, Absalom, you have you're trying to process everything that's going on. Like it's been a year.
You
Timothy,
ruined it.
Freaking out. Your mission to rescue, bring the princess back alive. Freaking out. It's making it hard for you to really go through all these papers,
Timothy wrote us
or
letters.
just to go through all of the letters.
Oh.
The rest of you. All right. I mean, you guys all take a really good job.
We're built for investigations. We're
Absalom's
supposed to
crying. He
solve
can't read through the
investigations.
tears.
You go and start picking up piles of them. I'll have Lixper go first because you
Got the highest?
got the highest and you rolled first.
Yes.
You pick up
Order.
what would probably be the oldest of the letters. As you're going through them, this takes some time to go through a majority of these letters, just so you're all aware. You also none of you guys haven't had a long rest yet either.
Ah!
No, we have not.
We haven't rested in a year.
In a year. I'm so tired.
All right, so okay, let me. Where's my notes? Oh, I was planning on this. I've been planning. I've had this planned for such a long time of what would happen in the world in a year.
I don't
Okay,
think this is the worst thing that's ever happened. I think we're fine.
it's not.
I still
We're
don't know how
alive.
to
I think Barovia was
do
worse.
everything that happened in the year.
Oh yeah,
Barovia
Barovia was. But
bad.
luckily you got rid of that card. Okay.
Ah.
You begin going through the first. You try and put them back in order to ascertain what has happened in this period of time. At first, the letters all seem to be talking to Nora, asking what's going on. Update: are you guys okay? Have you found the princess yet? Get out of Grimguard. It's not safe there anymore. Whatever you do, please be safe, be careful. That goes on for a couple pages, and then turns to letters addressing the entire kingdom, talking about how Grimguard has fallen to radicals and those who no longer believe in the Empire. Any loyalists still to the Empire are to evacuate and leave and come back to Reclam. It makes note of how the city of Reclam is once again safe, that the coup or insurgency has been taken care of, they are all gone, and that there was not very much damage that had happened to the city itself. It goes into then talking once again about asking Nora specifically, are you okay? Are you alive? Are you dead? We haven't heard from you. As it continues on, it starts then proceeding into more documentations that seem to be sent out throughout the Empire. Talking to all the other Inquisitors and other members of the military, saying how new orders are out to go and find the princess. There's been no confirmation that she is alive or dead, and that there's a very handsome reward of 1 million platinum for those that can bring her back alive and safe.
We have a.
Well, hey, I mean, I guess it's an investment.
We've got her. She's fine. Oh boy. I look
When
for
it's
an
on-
update on Timothy. Is Timothy in here at all?
I mean, this is still Larkspur reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
You're good. You keep reading. You start to hear things of that how Grimguard is raising arms against the Empire and has declared war. That the rebels must be squandered and crushed and dealt with immediately before another situation happens. That all takes that proceeds through for about 4 months of time as you're looking this all over. Nora, as you begin looking through yours, scattered throughout yours, as you guys pick the papers up, you do see some addressed to you. You see some more saying, Nora, I sure hope you are okay. And that something has happened.
Are these from Timothy, or who is this from?
This is from your friend that was in the
contact.
contact,
head office?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My friend. I have friends?
Yes, on the other side.
Yes.
It goes into saying how it begins talking about how Reclam is preparing for war. They will squander this rebellion, and any who continue.
Squander isn't the
Squander is probably a better word.
Thank you.
Squash.
Thank you. Yeah.
Quail.
Quail. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. I like to use big words, but sometimes they don't always work. Okay.
It's okay. We're here to help.
Thank you. It's been a long day. Give me a break. This invasion. You are not the invasion. The rebellion. The remnants of the rebellion. In it, you see several letters that are not from the Empire itself, but are addressed to the Empire. You
So we
see
got
the name.
BCC'd.
You got what?
We got BCC'd.
Or just CC'd.
Blind carbon copy.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like an email.
Yeah.
BCC means
We're in the thread.
the other people know.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha. You see, this several letters addressing the Reclam Empire, in particular the Empire or the Emperor, saying how his precious daughter has been captured and killed, and that what she held is now in possession of him. How he must give up the throne, or it shall be used against the Empire and all of its allies. You don't see a name, but you see a familiar symbol of that one of the society. You
Now, did
They
they?
on that piece of paper.
Yes. All right. Yes.
it continues on the correspondence between the Empire and the society of how the Empire's never going to give up, how they're not going to succumb to terrorists and give in to their will, and that how the soon-to-be God King will bring safety and peace to all the Empire and the entire world. It then begins to use from the society's correspondence. It makes these strange references to how they have almost found Mother, and how Mother will bring them the power they need to finally crush the Empire. How,
Then I hate who Mother is.
if there weren't for some unseen threats and other nuisances in the world, that they would have already obtained their army and would have taken control of the throne. The Empire then responds back with, what are they talking about? Starts asking questions of who was Mother,
Who's mum?
who are these nuisances, what is going on. Where they're going to go over Prometheus. You, in your letters, begin reading. Once again, mentions of how the search for Mother is coming along well, how we almost have her in our grasp, and your time will come. How she is being guarded within the Citadel, which, and then in almost bold ink, he resides in. You then, that conversation back and forth stops, and you then begin getting emails, only strictly from the Empire again, talking about how there is, while the society is still a major threat, there's something else out there in the distance, in the horizon, that could be more of a threat than the society itself and their quote-unquote mother. Lots of the pages then are just frail, and as you begin picking them up after a year, the ink has sort of run a little bit, or some of it just doesn't make sense. Whatever it may be, you don't get much information out of the next little section of time, which would be a month or two. You come within about the last month and a half of the time that you, or leading up to where you are now, talking about he who sits on the throne. He that has raised the eternal army. How he possesses something that is not like anything anyone else should have. Only the Emperor should have the power to possess this army. And then also goes on to saying to those, and specifically, you, with what you rolled, you're able to find out that the person that is now sitting on the throne is a traitor to the throne. Someone that worked close, but is now out there. And
Timothy.
No!
has... Dun dun dun!
I'm like, if it's only been 1 year. I feel like Timothy might be a little bit young for that,
It's-
unless it's
Timothy's
like
on the throne, don't
Is
you
he
know?
like-
I'm assuming this is
now?
a Stardust or whatever his name
Timothy
is, right?
is the usurper.
This is a Stardies or a Stardust or
He's taken over
Whatever his face is, right?
everything. Played us for fools. Is that everything, by the way?
Is there what?
Is that everything?
Yeah.
so it's a Stardust
you
who's
guys-
on the throne.
You have. If you want to roll another investigation for me.
A usurper's on the throne.
Prometheus.
I
Send
did.
us back.
24.
Okay. As you start looking through
Pet.
this more intensely now, trying to figure out what's going on. The throne that they're making reference to is here on the continent that you guys are on.
Oh,
It makes
not the Emperor.
reference to the land where the Eternal Army lay.
Which is where we have the
And-
map to.
And then, with your roll, Prometheus, it has a name. Surgeon.
Undo it all.
Wait, that's who's on the
Prometheus.
throne or who sent it?
He's on the
Surgeon is
throne.
the usurper of Grimgard?
No,
No,
it's
Surgeon.
unclear.
Surgeon
It's
now
you guys,
sits on the
not
throne.
not all of the information was sent through this. This is just keeping up.
What?
Nora, this is
What?
this is my plan.
Okay, what is it?
So, I feel like there's a lot we can do. But if we only had this information earlier in our lives, maybe like a year and 2 months ago or something. But anyways, this is my plan. We rest for the evening,
Good idea.
and then in the morning when we are fresh, you will write a missive for me and send it, telling Surgeon that Prometheus seeks him.
Would her
Okay.
satchel be sent to Sturgeon or to main office in Reclam?
Sturgeon.
I have no idea, but I'm
I-
hoping that it can be intercepted by someone who can speak to Surgeon, so that we may find more information before we
Okay.
go back.
It's
The
like
fish
putting
that's on
an
the
ad in the
Let's
newspaper
rest.
back when that was a thing for like seeking possible usurper to the throne.
Because if we can get some information from Surgeon before we go back,
I don't want to
Sure.
chance
Bugbear
anything.
seeking human.
Let's rest.
We should go
Larkspur,
back
can you do
now.
your little
well,
tiny hut
let's all
thing?
sleep on it first.
And we should
Yeah, let's
probably
sleep
have
on it,
all the
Yes.
Please.
I can
documents.
I
with
can
us
get
and
my
stuff.
rest while the hut is going, right? If I do tiny hut,
I think so.
I assume.
Interesting.
Nora,
DM.
everyone, can I have all of those documents real quick?
Okay.
I'll hand him everything that I
We're gonna
didn't
put
look
those
through.
in my
I
satchel.
handed my stuff too. That's a good idea, so I don't accidentally send anything back.
They just get like a pile of others on the desk. They're like, oh,
That'd be
what?
awkward. And they'd be
Look,
like,
he's just
how did Nora send us all her mail back? It's like, with
As you're all going through this, Ling, you watch the princess as she seems like she's in shock. She's just sitting there as you guys are all recounting all this information. She's trying to process what's going on.
I will.
With your passive perception, you notice as subtly she begins eyeing the old man and looking down at the cards.
You said Ling notices this or Larkspur?
Yeah, this is Ling.
Also, so I was going to talk to
Okay.
Princess. I haven't noticed that, but I was going to talk to her real quick.
Okay.
I was going to say, Princess, we have a plan. We have all this information. When we still have a spell that hasn't been used, we could probably bring all this back before any of this happened. What do you think of that?
Uh,
What do you think of that? What do you think of
What do you
that?
think of that? We can save Ghent. We can save your kingdom. We can save Grimgard. We can save innocent lives.
that is. Oh, that's a lot.
We can undo everything that's been done.
That could be great.
I'm gonna walk up
You know?
behind Absalom and face the princess and say,
His eyes
Princess.
still glowing, by the way.
The
Prometheus.
Prometheus is? No.
Yeah.
No.
Do you see this
ended,
alarm?
like,
My eyes are
after
glowing.
that.
What?
Oh, they were. It was really cool.
Oh, no, I'm just gonna say, Princess, if my plan works, are you willing to work with us?
Well, of course I am.
Good.
But what if that isn't what's meant to be? What if this is all part of the plan?
Listen, I'm going to be real honest. I really don't believe in gods or fate or destiny. All I believe in are people and my fists and whatever weapons I have in them at the time.
And right now, this wishbone.
Now, Prometheus, let me ask you a question. Where you don't believe in gods or that thing, what were you going to do when the Emperor himself became one?
The
He was
Emperor is
close.
one of the only things I believe in. And I will
That's for
support
sure.
him, and I will bring him back. Unless you have some reason for me to not believe in him. But the Emperor was one of
no,
the first and only people who treated me as a person, who believed in me, and raised me to where I am now. So I will do what I can to bring him back. And if I have to defy fate and gods, I will.
Shouldn't the old man be dead? With how old and scrawny he is.
I haven't eaten in a year!
He's just like a skeleton that's standing there.
Oh, he does look pretty scrawny and everything, but he looks okay. He's just silently eyeing all of you. Deck still held out.
I wonder if I can get another card that's good, because I am good
No.
at this.
Let's not do that again. I don't like being
not
a
right
year. in
No,
the
Absalom,
future.
just because you messed up doesn't mean I will again.
Well, is this a mess up? We can do better now.
You know what? That's true. Small child boy.
Whoa,
Damien.
she's asleep. Hey, hang on. Did the tiny hut go up yet?
Richard, where's Richard? Where is he?
Not yet. There was conversation
Once
happening.
the
Flying
tiny
Grayson.
hut is up, we can wake up Jason. It's Jason, by the way, and he's
Bruce.
asleep.
It's Jason. Oh, good. Good.
We
And he's asleep.
also have the two guards with us as well.
And he needs.
They're,
Oh, we
they're
have
probably
two.
just freaking out at this point.
Oh,
like,
then I won't be able to do tiny hut if we got two.
The
They
guards
can
never
sleep out.
Because
came.
the limited
The
time.
guards were outside of the room.
Oh, so we just disappeared.
So they're just
Ooh, they feel like they lost the princess. That's
Actually-
awkward for them.
DM, I would like to do an investigation or a perception or whatever it takes. Does it look like this room has been disturbed since we left recently?
since we've been gone.
Would you like to just look around, or would you like to investigate it?
I would like to investigate, see if there's dust and markings, or if it's just been abandoned for a little bit.
I mean, there's definitely dust, but yeah, go right ahead.
Can I also
Alright.
check?
Footprints in the dust.
I've
Yes,
got a
both of you can. Okay,
26.
very good. Looking around, it does appear you see how there have been there's lots of dust, but there are footprints that lead in and out.
Oh.
They look actually quite recent, quite new.
So are there things in the chest
room
now?
is still in a mess, still just a complete mess, but
Oh, okay.
there has been footprints that have been moving in and out.
Guys, I think we may need to shore up wherever we're resting for the evening before we teleport, or before we
Or we could do
time
it
warp.
now.
Let's
Teleport now, and
let
then
it the tiny
Oh,
hut.
I guess we won't need
Anyway.
to. We won't need to really rest, depending on when we go back.
just use it now.
We need to
Prometheus, use it
rest.
I need
now.
to rest.
No, we
Nah.
don't.
Yeah.
No, because we're going back.
Before we
What
were
about the
injured,
message for surgeon?
No, screw it.
You want me to do that now?
That's too dangerous.
we'll save him from himself.
Princess speaks up.
Yeah, if we're going back.
What if there was another card in that deck?
I really think that's too much of a risk, Princess.
Listen,
what if we go another
we got
year in the
a
future?
50-50 shot is how I'm feeling, because I got this really cool, I don't know, the ability to, wish upon a star or something. I heard some lady's voice in my head, and she's like, here you go, here's a gift. I didn't tell you guys that. Anyways, some magic lady handing out gifts, and I guess she didn't like Absalom. First lady I've ever met who didn't like Absalom. So I mean, you could give it a try.
I just look concerned. I'm like, really?
I think that we should not do
Actually,
that.
you know what? I'm going to pull a coin out, and I'm going to flip it. No, I'm not going to be the one to draw. I'm going to whether or not I urge the princess, and I'm gonna flip the coin, and hold on. Hey, high or low?
Yes.
High or low?
Hi.
Last time this happened.
All
Low.
right. So
I meant low.
it's too late. It's too late for you.
No.
You ruined it. No. So low, I'm going to try and convince the princess to draw again. I'm like, no,
No,
princess, I think you're right.
No.
This-
I don't. No.
I would like to persuade her not to.
I'm gonna say princess already wants to, and
I'm gonna say, Princess, we can only do
Well,
undo.
why
You
don't
listen.
we rest for the night, and then if y'all want to pull cards in the morning,
I'm
Let's do it.
after
I'm gonna go.
we're
No,
all
but listen, guys.
ready.
If I take us back in time,
Yes.
with all our memories and stuff, whatever happens, like Absalom's screw up, will just be a memory. So if she messes something up right now, it is only
What if
temporary.
it kills you? What
Can
if
we
it makes you
rest
can't wish
first?
anymore? We should
It's
use
not
the
going to
wish
affect
now.
me. It seems to only affect the individual who pulls it and the group around
The
them.
card that I pulled affected all of us.
You know, that's fair. Princess, will you draw your card out there?
She needs to be protected. No.
I will move
No.
out into the hall.
Let's all
too
take a
large.
rest. I'm gonna do
It
my
seems like
tiny
step
hut
up.
and say.
Thank you.
It's fair. Just do the tiny hut.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Princess, though, it's really up to you. We can't tell you
I
what to do.
advise against it strongly.
That's
I also
I would-
strongly advise against
And
it.
now I'm gonna sit down by Jason. I'm gonna try and wake him up to give him some food.
Do you have food?
I have a little bit of rations.
Yeah, we
I
have
have better food.
Do you have some food I could give the kid?
Okay.
holographic meatloaf.
You can just cast it as a ritual, Larkspur.
I will come down from the ceiling, and then I will pull out my.
I guess it doesn't matter if it empties my spell slot since it's gonna be filled.
I will
But
pull
you can
out
also ritual
my
cast it.
bag of bounty.
Ritual.
He's got a bag of food.
I enjoy food.
And then I will pull out a whole bunch of food that is of the food quality named wealthy.
Oh, he's
Is
got
that-
fancy food.
is that
I wake
steak?
up Jason. Hey kid, kid, wake up.
And I will
that-
distribute this food to everyone
Yeah?
present.
Whoa, my voice sounds weird.
Are you hungry?
I'm not hungry. Whoa.
It's a rare
Eh.
tomahawk steak. And I just grab the tomahawk steak by the bone and start eating it.
I give him some food. I'm like, it's while you were asleep. Some weird things happened. Just don't worry about it. Just eat some food,
Sounds good.
and don't talk to that old man.
Sounds like patting himself down.
We
there a
accidentally took a year-long nap.
And we didn't even get any rest.
Hello, Rumble.
funny.
How'd you sleep?
That's funny. That's a funny joke.
No, it's not a joke.
You're older.
Great story though, right?
But we're gonna, after we take some rest, we're gonna go back so that we
Look,
can
guys,
not
he's got
miss
like
the whole year.
he's got
But
like
don't
3
worry.
hairs on his chin.
He's 11. He doesn't really have hair on his chin.
Prepubescence.
I
Not
don't
peach
think
fudge state yet.
I don't think we'll de-age when we go back, though. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. So you're going to be a year older when we go back.
Okay.
Anyway,
Interesting.
you feeling okay?
Yeah, I slept really well. Thanks
What,
for
do you,
thanks for helping
how
me.
big is the plant? Hang on, how
Sure.
big is the plant now?
It's dead. It died.
Yes.
Does it just have like fruit on it now, or is it different now?
Is it dead
Yeah,
or is
well,
it
the fern.
giant?
Start looking at
Fern
the
has-
plant that hasn't been watered. Like it,
No!
We just-
fern is
The doctor like, no!
okay, well, that's okay. I'm sure he can make another one. I don't really know how that works. Anyway.
I don't know where it came from in the first place.
Me, the kid. I'm sure you'll figure it out when we get everything back to normal. we'll help you get like a magic teacher or
I
something.
was hoping it'd be like a tree with really cool fruit on it or something, and I'd be like, oh,
It'd be
For
amazing. No.
money.
the money tree. It grew gold coins.
Oh, before I go to sleep though, I'm gonna go over to the princess and say, hey, since we're having some downtime, getting some rest, do you think you could check to see if any of these rings I found are magic?
She slowly nods, still
Thank you.
sort of zoned out, and every now and then you catch her glancing at the deck of cards.
If you're checking stuff out, you wanna check this flute I found too?
Let's
Check out these
distract her
guns.
with identifying things.
And she's already got the daggers to check out as well, the handles.
Okay. So it's going to take some time,
Okay, that's okay.
so please don't bother me as I do this.
Okay,
Make sure you
I'll
read.
go.
She walks over to the corner of the room, and you watch her as she begins casting Identify on the items.
I keep an eye on the old man.
I'm
He's
gonna.
just sort of, as you will see him now, he's stood up, he's standing up, and he's sort of in the doorway, which is still open, and is just, you see him as he's just staring blankly at the entire group, not looking
Well-
at the cards, but shuffling them. You see
Well,
this slight
I
grin
give
on
him
his face.
food, so
That's crazy.
As you walk over, he doesn't pay any attention to you. You just sort of, he just
Just shove it in his mouth.
I'm gonna give the princess that key, the ghost key, to examine as well. And while everyone else is distracted with the old man and the princess and whatnot, I'm going to examine what's in that lockbox and that coin purse stealthily.
Oh yeah, the coin purse
Yeah.
too.
you're
Can I
going-
see if I see what he's doing?
roll sleight of hand for me,
Me?
Prometheus.
Okay. Because like I want to see what he's doing after since he still has the wish spell.
24.
That beats your passive perception. You do not see what he is doing.
Hmm.
All right.
Good thing my shield's passive perception. I'm just joking.
In the coin purse, you find
whoa! Was Nova here too?
Nova's
you
dead.
haven't asked. You haven't said anything.
Nova.
Oh,
I was like, okay.
Oh, I got a
I'm
new
giving Nova
contract.
food as well.
Okay.
If he's there.
As you freaked out by the entire situation, you're
Oh.
like, wait, Nova, and you don't see Nova around.
I'll do that
didn't you say there were 8 of us?
quarter
Wouldn't that
turn.
include Nova? I remember seeing someone.
I'll do that quarter turn that I normally do when he's just there.
Oh wait, no, I'm mixing up.
You
No,
watch
you're
as
right.
he appears.
Sigh of relief.
Hey, boss.
Ah!
It's been a while. You okay? They almost said I couldn't be with you anymore because whole checkup thing. I technically was checking up on you guys. You were just still and asleep for a really long
Well,
time.
wait, if he wasn't,
We were
was
asleep.
this?
People
I'm
can
just
see
looking
us.
at Lehman's tiny hut. I don't know if he'd be allowed inside the hut. You might have to be outside the hut to summon him.
I think if you
This
do
creature's
the
an object. Okay.
I think if you do the hut when,
All
he-
other
when
creatures
he's
and
still in
objects are barred
range,
from passing.
but if you do it when he's still in range of the hut when you first do it, anything that is in the hut when you first create it can pass in and out
Yeah.
at will.
Yes. So if
If I'm inside
if
the
Nova
hut and
was
I
not
cast
inside
it,
the hut. Okay. Yeah, if you're outside the hut, you could do that. I'm just
yeah,
wait.
I was thinking I was be eating sitting on one of perched up on one of the shelves, and kind of look around and then turn.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's been a while. They I had to do some pretty heavy arguing up in the courts to let me keep with you. I bluffed and lied a lot. That could get me in trouble.
did you see the effects of the spell?
Effects of this. Is that what that was? I've never seen a spell like that before. But you guys were here, and then you guys all just sort of froze and were sleeping, standing up. It was weird, and I tried waking you up. And you guys wouldn't do anything, and I didn't know who to call.
Ghostbusters.
Down this creepy.
I was gonna
Who's Ghostbusters? Is that does the Empire have a demon fighting task force? That's pretty cool. You should sign up for that one.
I don't
That's
know. I was
really
reminded
cool.
of a rhyme of a song that I heard when I was little.
Oh, cool. Bongs. Very nice. They're very useful. But anyways, you guys were like asleep, and I freaked out, but I kept checking up on you, and when I could, just for all intents and purposes.
Okay. Well, I am back now. Will I need to give a special report personally to them?
Hey, help me out a little bit too. I don't really want to suffer any consequences. So, yeah.
Interesting. Hand him a little plate of food.
Thank you. He starts eating it. Prometheus, as you head off to the corner while everybody's still eating, or Larkspur's preparing the hut and everything, seeing what's going on. In your coin purse, you find 20 platinum, 50 gold, and 72 silver.
Cool. And in the lockbox?
It is locked. It is a lockbox.
I'm going to... But it's like it's a small lockbox. How big is the lock on it?
A small block.
I'm going to try to force it open with my muscles.
I love how you pronounce the C in there. That is proper.
Roll strength for me.
14.
Can I assist him?
You don't know I'm doing this until I don't do
You're
it.
just like,
You're screwed! As you're trying to pry it open, it appears that it is magically sealed. Shut.
Can I oh no, I gave her the magic key. I was gonna go,
Good thing you have a scythe that destroys
objects. It's true.
Alright, I feel like this is using a big tool for a small thing, kind of like Yzma's giant hammer for a
Smash it with
mosquito.
a hammer. See, the thing is, if she had smashed it with a hammer, it actually would have worked.
I'm going to. Can I
That's
try and just
right.
pick the lock? I guess.
Lick the puck.
Yeah, you can try.
I heard that spoonerism. I respect it.
What do you want me to use on this?
You use dexterity plus your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with these. Do this.
Okay, so you slide
As you
of hand.
try to pick the
essentially.
lock, you hear from the corner the princess say, "First batch is done."
The ring?
Well, first I did detect magic, and she tosses the 2 swords. Or the 2 hilts. These are useless. They have nothing on them.
Gay.
Tosses one of the rings out. That's nothing.
Is it cool
And
looking?
I put it on.
I was gonna.
it's a golden ring.
Cool.
Okay.
You could still sell it. It's just not magical.
I
Or you
wear
could just
it.
wear it, for the aesthetic.
I put it on. What about the other 2?
Haven't got to the rings yet. This
Okay.
flute, this thing is just sort of holding it away from the side. Not really my taste, but definitely creepy. And she sets it back down and slides it
Creepy. Why?
over.
What's it
towards you.
do?
Well, you know how necromancy has been.
Outlaw?
Outlawed.
Yeah, I'm
We
trying to
don't-
look
We don't really care.
a
Just
stronger word, but outlawed works. It's not allowed. It's not good. This one does the exact thing you think it will.
raises the dead.
And yeah, so
Ooh,
once
keep
per day, it
that.
has 3 charges. Once a day, you can use raise dead or whatever it's called.
Here's a little ditty.
Well, we've got to lock that thing up somewhere.
And
Then we
then
should be using that.
I don't know how it works exactly, but there's I don't know magic. Sometimes you understand how it works, other times you don't. You can summon an undead with it if you play the right song. That's very good. That's usually frowned upon, really frowned upon. Summoning creatures that are dead and evil. But yeah, you have 1d3 charges that you can use 3 times with it.
So it can. Are you saying it can be used a total of 3 times ever?
It can be used a total of 9 times if you get 3 on each charge, or each.
That's an
Okay, so
emergency
after 9
flute.
times it doesn't work ever again.
Correct.
I'm just trying to. Okay. So, and then there are 3 charges per day, or
It's a D3. You have 1D3. How do I word this? Okay. For each charge, you have 3 charges, and each charge you have like a sub 3 charges, up to 3 charges, or 3 uses. That's the word I'm looking for. You have 1d3 uses for each charge. So you roll a d3. Yes, exactly. It's not meant to be simple. It's meant to be complex.
I mean, I'm the one who can play music here, but
Are we really going to use something like that?
Yes, it'll
I
raise us
think-
from the dead.
Okay, that's A.
I guess Nora, maybe
illegal,
write down
and
what it does
B,
and keep it.
Listen
okay,
up, Nora.
I wrote down a
Shut
description of it, wrap the paper around it, and stick it in the pocket of
That's
holding.
so. No, give it to me, so I
No.
would die the least.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
What?
I do not give it to him. I just have it in the pocket of holding.
Prometheus, you don't look like the type of person that plays an instrument or a flute. You kind of know. This is the person that's talking.
Don't you just
Kinda
blow
need to know
into
how
it?
Yeah, I feel like something with this type of magic could, if played incorrectly,
Be real bad.
could, have the reverse effects and kill someone.
Fine,
You could
fair.
die.
Wouldn't the reverse effect be giving life? Sounds good to me. I'm joking.
Well, no, because it's like doing like necromancy is like raising from the dead. So I had the same initial thought, but then I was like, oh right, necromancy is like bring back from the dead. So
Just remember,
Opposite
raising the
effect is
dead
cunning
is an
death.
important thing. We may need that.
And highly illegal.
Who gives it?
It's
There
wrong,
is first off,
also.
there are no laws right now.
Yes,
The
there are.
Empire, you read the letters. They're still, it's still here.
And it's outlawed for a reason.
From my knowledge of working with the Emperor so long, would he care what means we use to actually fix the things we need to fix?
But we have the means. You have the
He doesn't know that
We
you have the means. You don't. There's a lot of gray area right now.
We
See,
don't need it.
gray
We have
areas.
what we need
See, the thing
without
is, we have the means to fix it, and I want you to use it.
Listen, keep
No.
it just in case. I'm not saying we're going to use it, but just keep it.
No, I'm saying going back in time.
Yes, we will do that.
That's why it's in the pocket of holding, and I'm not leaving it around for some other wacko to find.
Anyway, is the tiny hut up?
Yes, it's been up for a while.
All right. I
Ring
would like-
one's done, and she
Yeah.
flings it over in the air. Ring of protection.
Ooh,
You guys should know that. Have fun. Keep it
sweet.
safe.
Thank you.
Did she get the key?
He hasn't gotten to the key yet.
She's doing it in batches.
Okay.
Yes.
So while she's doing that, then
Flings the
I'll catch it.
next ring.
No, it's mine. She's tossing him to me.
I caught it. I
Pretty fancy thing. You can store magic in this.
Ooh.
Super nice. It's actually a really rare one too. There aren't many made like this. Most of them are just meant for basic spells. But whoever decides to keep this, you can store 2 5th level spell slots.
I could actually.
Yes, that should go to me. Obviously, I say very sarcastically.
Ha ha ha.
Nor do you want that? Because I could actually use this very, very nicely.
First up,
I mean, I also have spells.
who is our
This is
best?
my experience.
That's what I'm asking. Oh, also Larkspur.
And Ling.
And Ling, yes.
All
does-
of us
wait,
use magic.
Which of you magics is the deadliest?
I
Mine
could
could be.
store my spiritual guardians in there.
I like that. Those are good at attacking things.
I could also do
See?
hands that grab people out of nowhere.
But
We
crush
don't
them.
like those.
okay, listen. What could Ling do? Ling, what do you do? That's high levelish.
Actually,
What
it should
could
probably
you-
go to Ling because, as a warlock, and I know this because I do know some magic that she can only cast high level things and only a couple times. So it should go to her.
I would not be adverse to this.
I mean, Ling is
I mean,
also
that's
really
fine
good
with
at killing
level slot.
things, which is what we need.
But like,
But what
Ling
kind
only
of
can only
spell
cast
are you going to keep
things
in
like
it?
twice
We need to.
ever a day.
But what kind of
Yeah, I
spell
only have
would you
one
keep in it?
5th level slot for a day. So I guess,
But you have other spell slots below that, is what I'm saying.
gotcha.
What kind of
She
spell?
doesn't have any below that.
I
We
have
should think
a
about what is
scrying-
going to be stored in it, not just
Yeah.
like number of times we can cast it, but like what is going to be the most useful spell to store. So
That's
what are important spells.
Well, while you magic users discuss that amongst yourself, what do the other
you-
things do, Princess?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I told the magic users to discuss amongst themselves and figure out who's going to get the ring, while the princess tells me what the rest of the things are.
Okay. What? You had the key? Is that the only thing left?
Yes.
Okay. She as she does her thing. Pretty cool. If you want like pocket dimension. I
Yes.
Don't really like how it's ghost-like, but yeah, you open your little pocket dimension. Kind of like, and she points over to Larkspur's hut. Kind of like this, but on a larger scale. And you don't have to wait. I mean, like you do, but no spells. You don't have to, like, you know.
So, do I have control of whatever's in there?
I don't know. I haven't done anything like this before. That's up to you to decide. And she tosses you the key.
I take the key and I'm gonna have to think on that. That sounds dangerous. And I go, alright. So, is everyone here who we need? Does everyone know the plan and the ideas for what's going on?
We're resting.
Yes.
Have you figured out who's getting the ring?
Not yet.
That is still under discussion.
Absalom. What spell would you use?
No, I honestly think you should go to Ling. But if you're asking me,
Well, I don't know what spell she has.
I only have a couple things that would be useful, but that would only increase the amount of times I could cast it. Keep in mind I
Ling,
only
that's
have.
too vague.
Your question is vague.
Okay, I'll just hand to you,
Lift off
Nora.
your
I'm handing it to you for now.
couple
You
Give
can
us
just do it.
reasons why you should be the one to have the.
No, I'm giving
Luxford
it
listed
to Nora.
hers, which was
I'm
great.
giving it to Nora so she can decide who should have it. Because I think
Thank you.
we should.
Yeah, I mean, Nora found it in the
and I
first
think we
place,
should
so.
we should
I
go
did.
back in time. So I want to go back in time, and I want
Oh.
to. Let's do
Here's
that.
a question. Wait. Does anyone have spell slots left right now before we long rest that they could fill it up with? Because I
do.
don't. Okay, I give it to Ling. Now fill it up, and then we'll rest, and then you'll have extra for tomorrow. Where I wouldn't have any extra tomorrow.
You hear the princess chime. You have to attune to it for all you magic people.
Oh right. How long is that? How
10
long is the
minutes.
attunement on this one?
Well, it depends. Usually,
It's a short rest.
So, did I manage to open
So
that
you wouldn't be able to get
lockbox?
us.
No. You didn't.
No? I'm just gonna go,
Okay.
I'm gonna go, hey guys, I found this box. Does anyone know how to open it? It seems rather
I
locked.
could
Not
smash it with
even
my
looking at
hammer.
you. Waves her. You just watch her sort of wave her hand off to the side. She's still focusing on whatever she is, and as she waves her hand, you watch as you hear it sound on the lockbox.
Oh, sweet. And then I open it when it's out, but don't let anyone see what's inside it when I
no.
open it.
Now that you've held it up, I'm like, ooh, what's that? And I go over.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
too. And I've
You
given the
showed
ring
it.
to Ling. And I'll
What-
see if
Before
if
I
she
open,
can
I go,
attune to it and
go
do stuff.
figure.
I don't
Okay,
know.
if you're over here, you obviously don't want the ring, so it's between Larkspur and Ling now.
I
And
know. I
and
give
I
it.
Give it
open
to
the
Ling.
box. Oh, I don't pay attention to you magic
Yeah.
people.
As you open the box, inside you see a familiar. I mean, it's upside down, so you don't see what it is, but you see a familiar. Can't talk. Familiar. Please.
Familiar?
Thank you. Wow,
Familiar.
I'm struggling there. Looking card.
A card?
What does it look like?
A single
Oh
card?
wait,
the
it's
back.
the back of it.
I go,
Anyone got
You
me?
hear the old man in the back laughing. They had both.
I go,
Whoa.
This could
oh.
be very interesting.
I go, princess.
Your friend could come back. He might not do the evil set upon.
I go, princess.
This could
Is
change
it just a
everything.
single card?
Just a single card?
I go, and I put my fingers on the card as if I'm about to draw, and I go, do you think I should?
He looks at you. That's not the way it works. It has to go in the deck. That's how this magic works.
Has to be
And-
random.
And I try to draw it out of the box anyways.
as you pull it up and you flip it over, there, you see a picture of the scene is it's all painted. It's not moving. Clarifying for all of you who think that the painting appears to be a rainstorm happening. A woman in this light blue, lightish blue dress, standing in the rain, appears to be wet, standing there with her hands clasped together, and in the center of it, she appears to be floating above it, this little tiny heart. Just long black hair that's covering her face, which she's just looking down.
Well, I
That's
guess
weird.
I guess I do have to put it in the deck then.
Nothing happened, which I'm a little relieved by.
Let us rest first before any further action is taken.
Yeah, no pulling any
I say-
more cards
I say-
until
I say that's fair. We'll all take our rest, and I'm gonna walk over to the princess. I'm gonna hand her the card. I'm going to lean in and whisper, "If you must draw a card, wait till they are asleep."
Do I hear that?
Do I hear that?
He has to roll something to see if any of us heard that.
Because I pay attention to this.
Because I got a
to the princess at
22
all
passive
times.
wisdom perception.
And I always keep like an eye on the princess on everything.
Yep.
Hang on. Let me see.
I will roll stealth for me, Prometheus.
Okay.
I'm trying to do this quietly.
And I also think I have a bardic inspiration
I
from
think you
earlier
used it
that I
already.
didn't
You
use.
do have a bardic inspiration. Oh, nope. Technically, it was 10 minutes. That is gone.
Gosh dang!
It's been. I think it's been technically more than 10 minutes.
So anybody who's passed the perception is
Oh, yes,
above.
technically
Ooh.
been like a year.
Ooh, aren't they actively trying to listen though? Wouldn't they have to actively
Say that
try
again?
and listen to that?
You're right. 'Cause
Well,
passive
my
perception
my
isn't high enough.
passive
Thank you.
perception is 22.
Yeah.
And
So.
Yeah.
I have advantage. Oh, I guess that's a 12, but, but I still have advantage on perception check.
Hey, Larkspur, do you have any attunement slots?
Let me see. Nope.
See, no one heard it because you're all talking
No,
and you're
they-
not good enough to hear.
They heard, not me.
No one heard it. Larkspur's talk. Nora was shouting to Larkspur. How could she have heard?
Well, she was doing that afterwards.
You don't
Yeah.
know that.
So,
Absalom.
what was the consensus? Do I need to
Did
roll
we hear
perception
it?
or does passive cap?
Because it's a pretty quiet room. Lots being said. You don't make out all of it. You make out. You make out some of it. You know about Prometheus telling her that to draw a card, essentially, but you don't. That's about it. Like he says, if you draw a card,
If you're gonna draw a card, wait till morning. Gosh dang it!
I will. Don't worry.
Please.
Don't. I'm not an
please.
idiot. Okay.
We won't
Thank
And
stop
I'll
you
go
in the
down to
morning.
hut, and then I'll lie down and be like, go to sleep.
Absalom,
Should I put the
Absalom!
other Joker
What?
into the deck?
do you have any attunement slots?
You watch the old
I
man
do.
is still just sitting,
Okay.
standing in the doorway, shuffling the cards.
I'm
You
gonna,
get the ring then. The rest of us are full.
Okay, I don't need it, right? I gave it to you guys.
I know, but the rest of us are attuned to too many things.
I take
I'm
the
attuned
ring.
to too
I
many
go,
things.
okay, children.
I thought you
I
had
take the
slots
ring
open for
and I
it.
put it
No,
in my
Helped
bag.
you.
I'm no fool. I use all my slots all the time.
Fine. Should I do the magicy spell holding ring or the ring of protection?
Absalom.
Adding one to my armor or spells?
Absalom is has his eyes closed and is lying down.
Oh,
Because he
let me
wants to
call
be it to be morning now.
Yeah, I'm gonna
so we
take
can go
my
back
long
in
rest.
time. A year and a
Are
couple
you
months.
giving the old man the card?
A one is a ring of protection,
I-
a two is the
I
ring
gave
of
the
magic
card
spell things.
To the princess,
Ring of
Oh, okay,
protection.
okay.
and then I
Playing with it in her
changed
fingers.
my outfit to look like classy pajamas, like the kind with the breast pocket and stuff.
Yes, from the Santa Claus.
And exactly, I actually have pajamas like that, but yes. And then I went to sleep. They're silk,
Okay.
by the way.
I put the ring that holds magic spells into the pocket of holding, since none of us can change it right now.
All right.
What's it called exactly, so I can add it to my inventory?
Ring of spell storing.
Ring of...
Except it's a little bit more powerful than the one on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
but don't follow what that one says.
Okay, well, I'm just adding it so I remember that it's there.
All right. Well, this is happening. You guys are getting ready to go to bed. Nova's with you, Ling, and
Yeah. I'm
so,
taking first watch.
okay. So, are
I'm
you feeling
sleeping.
Okay you feeling okay? I was worried about you. I really was.
I am. For us, it was as if only seconds had passed, and so it
That's
is
weird.
not yet. It's not yet sunk in, I guess you could say.
That's, dude. You've missed out on some stuff in the world. Not gonna lie. That guy, that saved you. You know, when you all were. Well, I guess I was about to die too. Actually, I've never died before. If I die on this plane, do I just go back to the Feywild?
I believe so, but
Oh.
I decided not to take that chance and sent you back that time with that
Yeah,
shutters.
I appreciate that. Like, if he's gone off the deep end, and there's some weird stuff going on. You know how I told you Feywild's pretty, and there's that weird stuff going on in it though. It's almost I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a plague, sort of taking over the forest. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm tired. That's getting worse. It's kind of
Well,
scary.
Will
I
I
like
be
it.
required to aid with that as well?
You know, that's up to the council. I don't really have any say in these things. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really in a
Interesting.
good,
When do you believe would be a good time to make a personal report? Because this is quite clearly out of the normal parameters of operating.
Yeah, I would definitely think so. You know what I'll do? When you send me back, I will go to HQ and give them the whole wink and let them know that things are good and that I wasn't lying and that you want to meet with them. And I'm sure they'll be very happy and they will get back to you as soon as possible.
Interesting. I will send you back at the end of my watch, and then once I get up, what time it may be, I will bring you back and we can discuss things further then.
Sounds good, boss.
And I'm keeping watch, and I would also like to. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, Ling Shot gets up early is a thing that I've said before. I love how he holds up two fingers. Go to sleep.
Go
Yeah.
to sleep. All right.
The worst
First time,
pantomiming.
your first watch goes over. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everybody, you watch as the princess retires into the hut with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody begins their night's rest and everything's going well. Who's taking the
Okay.
next watch?
I believe that we have a practiced order, so I'm just going to wake up whoever's
Well,
next in that.
We're
Normal
also
order.
in an impenetrable dome. Are we really going to take watches?
Yeah, whoever you try to wake up is gonna be like, dude, we've got the tiny hut.
We,
Do you not believe in safety and redundancy?
You know what though? That's fair. We should though. I'll go next since it's night. Or whatever.
Right. Everybody proceeds to roll perception for me.
Good. 30. Nat 20.
Very nice. Go through the night.
What do you perceive?
I see everything. Time and space.
What do you
Several-
specialize?
The lines of
Several
time and how things may
Pass
interact.
through as
The
door
wheel
is
weaves
still
as the
open,
wheel
you
wills.
watch as several rats pass by. Gives you a little bit of a jump, just wondering if something's out there, but besides that, you're good.
Sweet.
Who's next?
How many watches are we doing?
We'll do 3.
Okay. I can be
Captain
next.
of the guard. Oh, never mind.
Oh, you can be next if you want. I
Okay.
would love to
I
sleep.
rise from my deep slumber. Who has awakened the ancient one?
It's me, Prometheus. Get up.
Okay.
You'll watch.
I'm up. And I'm
Jeepers.
looking out. I use my special eyes. Look, onto your special eyes, see. My brand!
Did you say your
Thank you.
brand?
Yeah, it's a commercial. It's really funny.
Oh, okay.
That's a 7 on perception.
Oh
That
no.
goes fine. Nothing happens.
I awaken the dwarf.
I thought they were okay. It's
I
the
thought, you
morning
said,
then.
I thought you said you wanted to be next. Or unless it's
Yeah, there
morning.
were only 3 watches.
Okay. I still
watching.
awaken the dwarf. I awaken everyone.
You just
Great.
give her. You're like, hey, a
sorry.
special morning wake up.
Are we going to eat
Thanks,
for the morning?
Absalom.
I have a horn of silent alarm on me that I make sure only she can hear.
I swear, the next time you do that, I am punching you right in the face.
Will you?
So hard, you won't be handsome anymore.
I believe that the phrase is punch him into the middle of next week.
Can you punch me in the ear and punch back?
Yes,
that would have been.
I believe that would be a
I-
little more profitable.
Punch you so hard that girl won't have a crush on you anymore. You'll be too ugly.
He's
And
already
then I'll
ugly
snap
and she
that
likes
horn
him.
over my knee. Anyway, Jason, wake up.
I do that to people at random, by the way, on different nights. Depending on who.
Well,
This night was her. Other nights
we've got to go. So you need to get up so that we
Oh, I
can.
have a
We're gonna
question.
try and fix things.
So I'm curious. Well, I'm not sure. I just remember that last time we noted that Jason had like bruising on him.
Yeah.
First off, did the initial healing that I did get rid of that, or was that still residual?
That was
Bruising.
still there.
And then is it still there
Okay,
now?
is it currently
Check
there?
it out. After a
taking-
year.
Taking a look at him, it does not appear to be there anymore.
Whew, at least it wasn't like permanent. Okay, great.
He did drugs. It's
Like,
fine.
look, Jason, we're heading. We're gonna try and put things, fix things, go back a year, and maybe get you some clothes that fit a little better.
If we go back, will I remember you guys? Well, I won't be in that cage again, will I?
Prometheus.
We're not letting you go
How
back in
did
the
you
cage.
get in that cage?
That's a good question. How'd you get there?
Died. You know, just kid in a cage. Crazy. Yeah, it happens all the time. Alright.
Who said that?
I mean, okay.
Prometheus is
Well-
taking the linens and stuff that are strewn all over the floor and he's setting them out in spaces around a central point for everyone to be able to sit on. And he just nicely samurai sits, in the middle of the floor.
Well, sit next to Jason. Don't worry, we're not gonna let you be locked in a cage again.
Oh.
I gave Prometheus a pointed look. I'm like, make sure whatever you do, I don't know what that spell does.
I'm lying on Prometheus's lap. I'm joking.
I stroke his face a little bit and then it makes that squeak noise because it's all metally. And so I move my hand, I hawk a little loogie on his face and then I polish his face with my spit. I'm also now in a very fancy suit.
As you guys are waking, the princess is one of the last people to wake. Well,
Morning, princess.
let's get this over with, and she motions
Let's head back.
for the old man to come join.
Did I get
Or
that?
if we, okay.
Or just the old man?
I don't
Okay.
see any other option. If something goes wrong, wronger than it already has, we have Prometheus here and his wish. He
Okay.
can take care of it for us.
All right.
If you wish upon a star.
The way I see it is, if something bad happens, he can fix it. If something good happens, then good.
All right. All right.
Anybody has any objections?
Sustained.
You know, I think it's a bad idea, but I won't physically stop you.
Draw, my princess.
She takes the old man, grinning as he walks over.
I don't like this
Hey,
old
the-
man.
The
He
Fates-
collapses and dies.
They're what a mysterious thing. Only those who truly understand the fates can control them, but no one understands them. Isn't that funny? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, Your Highness. And he sticks up the deck of cards, and you watch as she pulls out the other card and places it in the center. It begins shuffling. These fun games for all of us. Are you sure no one else wants to play? I hear some very cool things can happen here. Like you can be rich behind your wildest dreams. Or that's at least what happened to the other people.
Oh, by the way,
Go back in
Whatever.
time.
I did summon Nova in the morning, so
Just have the princess draw her card, and then we'll work with whatever
We'll go from there.
happens. Yeah.
Very good, very good. Eager to get out of the situation. That was the last man that drew. Not liking it.
Stop talking, please.
By the way,
Figured you want to know that he was
Oh
dead.
my gosh.
Well, kind of dead.
The last man who drew was Raziel, guys.
Yes. Yeah.
wait, what did he say?
He's talking about
And he
Raziel.
said,
The last man to draw
yes, he said,
died, or kind of died. Wanted to
Kind of
change
died.
where he was.
Well,
that he
uh,
wanted to change the situation.
But we don't know who that was, so we're like, whatever.
You know what's funny about these deck of cards?
That you won't
They
shut
they
up.
just- okay. And he just plops down quietly, not saying anything, and sets the deck.
Wow, Noro, that was
At the front
very
of the
I
room.
mean,
rude.
I'm a little bit interested. Nora.
Like, he was telling us-
I wanted us to get
He was
this over
telling
with
us
and
a
move on
cool
with our
story.
lives.
Like, why are you being so rude? We have literally all the time in the world, technically. Like,
All right,
at
fine.
this
Listen to
point.
the old man talk.
good. Okay,
princess.
please, sir.
Looks at all of you. Takes a deep breath in.
You got this, girl.
it's just the demon that steals her soul. Just
Oh, great!
That's not funny, Absalom.
that was out of character.
You watch her, she sort of bows her head in a prayer. Mutters a few words under her breath.
I hope you're praying
at
to
you.
fate and not God.
Looks at you, Absalom. Draws a card but not revealing it and places it upside down. Looks at you, Lurkspur. Draws another one.
Oh no!
What the balls?
She's drawing more than one.
Looks at you,
Princess?
Wing.
Princess?
Looks
Wait.
at you, Nora.
I am
Looks at
against
you,
this.
Prometheus.
Don't draw for him.
Princess?
Oh, Jason!
Is
The
Jason
vote
still in the
is
room?
To be thrown into different
I must hear
dimensions.
what happens. She flips over the first one. Alright,
Did
let's
she
see.
draw one for, like, essentially one for each of us, or just?
Did she draw one for Jason, or is
Okay.
he
No,
on his...
no,
Oh,
just one for you guys.
okay, great. I'm at least glad she's leaving the kid out of this. Whatever this insane plan is.
We have no plan. It's us.
Obviously,
It's us,
we had a
Nora.
plan. It was a good one.
Nora, when
And
are
then
our
we
plans
decided-
ever good? My plan is still in action, don't worry.
Better be.
Alright, well, what does the first one do?
What's happening?
He's crying
Does Absalom
because he's
turn into a bunny
murdered us
rabbit?
all.
Okay, as she flips over the first card, all of you see, looking on it, the image of a king's court. You see the king sitting on his throne, and next to him, you see his visor, who appears to be giving him words of information.
Mother Mary.
Okay.
You all hear whispers rise from the card and in through, not saying any words, but just the sound of whispers. She takes a deep breath as it all travels through all of you, comes to her. She nods. Okay, this one wasn't so bad.
What did it do?
I think it was just nobility, but since she drew, she's already noble. Like, rich and riches, I don't know.
She looks at all of you. For at least within for a short period of time, or okay, I guess a year now has no meaning. As long as I do it within a year, I can get one answer to any question at all that I have, or that we have. We're all in this together.
Oh, so you could basically ask, like, how specific should I word this wish, and in what way, so that we know what is the best time to go back to, for
Essentially,
instance.
yes.
Oh, that's great. Cool.
Oh,
Good to know.
that's great. That's good. That's good.
Alright.
You could ask why my mother abandoned. Never
Supposedly
mind.
these ones are also drawn. Supposedly. You can't just put them
Flips
back.
over the next one.
Okay.
It's too late.
I was asking.
It's on the next one.
Yep. I'm just reading what I wrote down for it. Make sure
Okay,
have
I
the
was
right
just making
one. Okay.
sure. Sometimes the internet cuts out, so I was making sure it wasn't on the internet
Oh no.
cutting out. Okay.
Okay. You watch this time as the card flips over. This raven-like bird emerges from the card. It begins to fill the room as it grows in size. You watch as it lifts its talons up, each large, and it scrapes through all of you.
Ooh.
That sounds
all
like
magic items besides the deck disappear and disintegrate.
Oh,
Wait!
Fat.
Is armor
This can
of
be
gleaming,
undone, right?
Is armor of gleaming a magic item?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, my armor! I mean, it didn't do much. But... Wait!
Looks
my
away
tattoos
from
gone?
Nora.
I'm
what?
wearing clothes underneath.
You're
Are my
not wearing
tattoos
clothes.
As you go to look at, as you feel it rip through, you feel it as if something is being pulled off of your out of your skin.
I'm fully naked.
Princess,
Not
I think we
naked,
should
I'm wearing
put the rest of the
clothes under
cards
my
It's
back.
too
armor.
late. She drew it. It has to be flipped.
She can just put it back and not flip it.
You watch as you see.
Okay, we better
Well, it's
undo
not done.
this.
As all of them disintegrate and evaporate into this dust, the raven shrinks somewhat in size, still being fairly large, and turns around towards the princess. You watch as at the center of her chest, a light erupts from her skin. You watch as the talons pierce into her body and remove what appears to be a locket with a very large sapphire, and it goes away.
Wait, she had it on the whole
Realizing-
time?
like it.
Realizing what was happened, she begins to cry.
What?
So it was like
What?
inside of her, and then it took it
Just-
out.
Happened.
Can we undo everything right now?
Hold on. What just happened? I'm also fully naked. I just hope everyone knows that.
Reveals you have a really
Oh wait, you got your magical
Put your hands
item
up.
gives you intelligence, doesn't it?
Use the thing now.
This is your fault.
No.
Does he have conscious thought? And
Hold
can
on.
he
Hold
even
on.
use it?
Hold on. I have to check something real quick because of what you just said.
I just go and grab Prometheus and like bring us back now. My
Put it
closet
back,
digging
undo
into his
everything.
arms.
Wait, use that to undo every card flip after yours.
My intelligence. Yeah, no, I still have good intelligence without the headband. We're
I
fine.
just go up to him in the arms, like, bring us back now.
Oh, you're
squeezing
me
all
really
the
hard.
As all of you begin talking,
I slap you. I
the
slap
old
Prometheus
man
right now.
he watches like this green energy is still like radiating from him slightly, and with each card flipped, it radiates brighter and brighter. What must be done must be
Wait.
done.
Wait, do you still have the wish spell?
The cards must be flipped.
Yeah, it's not a magic
By the way,
item.
princess. No,
Just
I'll
I slap.
explain what happens later.
I slap
He flips the next
Prometheus.
card. You watch.
I'm like panicking, by the way.
All right. You watch this time as she flips. As she's sort of sitting in the center towards all of you. She flips the card, and there you see this very bright lit sun. A pillar of light rises from the center of the card, and then from around all of you. You all gain 2 levels.
What?
What? You feel this strength build from within you.
Ah! Okay.
So you're all getting 2 levels.
So if we
I
undo
want my
the magic
tattoos
cards, will this one also be undone?
Hold on. And after that, after we've been given our 2 levels and we're all naked and whatnot, I look at the
I'm
princess
skivvies.
and I'm literally naked, like, just, it's all out there. I don't care.
Stupid naked.
We've been together for years. There've been times we've seen each other naked. None of us worry about that. We're all comfortable. Maybe the princess is blushing, but, like, we're
I
fine.
just look down at your junk and be like,
The
hey,
kid-
Little John.
I'll end your life. Shut up. Anyways, I go, princess. What is the best time for me to send our consciences, and what is the best time for me to wish us back to? Essentially, I need you to ask the
As
right
you're saying
question.
This, just as if
Whether
it's, as if it's like subconsciously, she just reaches out, not getting ready to speak, but flips over the next card, as if the plates have been turned, and put it into the next card. You see this. You see a forest, a grove of trees, and in the center of it, you see what appears to be an elven man standing in the center of the grove, hands around the hilt of a sword as the sword is plunged into the stone. You watch as the image actually begins to move as
Okay.
the elven man begins pulling the sword up. In doing so, the room flashes this bright green color. And for a moment, everything goes dim. And smoky. After a few seconds, the smoke clears, light restores to the room. And before you see this elven man, looking younger elven-looking man, wearing this green tunic, sword and shield in hand, looking at all of you.
A knight.
Oh, great. A
The
person.
goddess has chosen me to serve you, it seems. How may I be of service? And bows to all of you.
I am so sorry.
About to him, and I'm just thinking in my head, he's gonna get
Make
evaporated.
it
with
bone
this
dead.
snap. He's gonna get
Okay.
snapped and just like he's just gonna go.
Prometheus,
Yes.
we need to undo,
As you say,
especially...
Prometheus, he bows. Sir Prometheus, it is my honor to serve you.
Wait, me?
And your
Okay.
name, my lady.
I'm Nora.
You just
You
named
can
him
call me-
Prometheus.
Nora.
Oh, why?
No,
Nora?
I did not
The
mean to
goddess
name
has sent
him.
me here to serve all of you.
No, my name is Prometheus.
He's Prometheus. You are
Your name shall be Leatherback.
John. You can be
Wait,
John.
we're giving him a name?
I guess.
I just
No,
named
you
him-
don't name these
Will,
things when they
please.
die. It's harder.
I named him
It would
Leatherback.
be but an honor to die serving all of you.
Oh, that's
And he bows
awkward.
again.
Well, thank you.
Here, come here.
Please
Hide my
hold.
junk from everybody.
That's great.
As
Now-
you wish. And he runs over to you and sort of like sits in front of you. I hope this
Okay,
is
great. Just,
true
it's okay.
service.
Okay, Prometheus. We need to undo, especially the one that got rid of all of our useful stuff.
That's the only one that needs to be
Especially-
undone.
And
Most
my
of my
time one.
weapons.
Well,
Is
that
there-
one too.
Is there one more card?
Tattoos. What?
Yeah, are
There's
there more
another
cards?
card.
I thought there were
thought that was
5
all of them.
cards,
I
and
thought there were 4.
we've done 4 cards.
How many are there?
There's one
good.
for each of us.
Yep. As you guys are talking,
Which I think was
Princess,
5, unless
her
you
hand
count
reaches
notebook.
over. You notice as it's shaking nervously. She
Why?
flips it over. There you see. All right.
I did
This
not
card is
like
split
this
into
plan.
You see the first half. It appears to be this large comet flying through the cosmos. Beneath it is a completely separate picture. It's sort of like diagonally split, 2 different pictures. Beneath it, you see this. This she appears would be best described as an elfin woman. Very, very pale though. She has this how do I describe it? This long silver hair, but it appears as if like it has static. You know, how, like all the hair sticking out.
Like
But it's just waving upwards. All of you simultaneously black out, and you see as if like you're having a vision. As you're watching, you see planets. Planets that you've never seen before. Planets that are varying sizes and colors. All strewn throughout the cosmos. You watch as from the distance a comet flies by, increasing in size as it passes by planets. Several minutes of this pass by before the comet crashes into one of the planets, absorbing the energy from it and growing in size. It continues this way, moving further and further throughout the cosmos, crashing and exploding multiple planets and increasing its energy. You watch as it begins moving towards a sun, where there it collides and the supernova erupts, destroying all the rest of the planets in the area. Your vision returns, and then you hear this voice in your head. This is the fate that befalls all of you if you do not come and save me.
Who are you?
Does this sound like the voice that gave me the wish?
It does not. This is a very
we
different voice. None
What
of you
kind of a
recognize
voice is
this
it?
voice.
Do we recognize it?
The woman's voice, but that's all it says.
Awesome! Awesome.
Who are you?
Well,
If I can say that aloud in the vision, I'll say it.
Alright, Prometheus,
You don't hear anything.
your time is now.
The
Do
old
it.
man. Fun games. It seems like fate is unraveling to you. Will you decide to avoid it or move forward?
I'm going to say, well, guys, what I'm thinking is we go back to just before we were sent to that tiny little village. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
with our stuff returned,
current
right? All our
memories
magic stuff.
and hopefully-
skills.
With our memory retained.
And
Current.
if you can,
Memories?
with our levels,
listen,
with our
listen. Shush.
if you can, I'm just saying.
Current memories, skills, and skills, right? And all the items we had acquired since we'd come here
Yes.
had acquired, as in, had acquired.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, not just those. I need more tattoos.
It'll be everything that we have acquired.
all our stuff.
So now ask the princess if that will work.
Yes, princess. Will that work?
I mean,
Is that good with
wishes to
you?
be there. See, the problem with the wish, we know they exist as people have studied and learned about them.
No, you have a magical question. Can't you ask?
Ask if that will work.
She's also only got one question, so like.
Is there a better question to
is
ask?
this what we wish to know about? Is it what we want to know about this?
Oh, actually,
meteor
I have a
that's
question
common?
to ask. Before that, princess, you had the locket in you?
Oh,
Yeah, what was up with that sapphire?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Was that the locket you were looking for?
Must have been a spare.
That I do believe so. Yes.
Son of a...
Whatever they were doing, I guess they either put it inside me in the short period of time when I was locked up and unconscious, or the locket was fake and it was just within me the entire time.
So they had just you were
That's
turned into a
creepy.
bomb and there was a false planted on you. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Anyways, so
That is, yeah.
is that the question
probably
we
what
want her to
happened.
ask, or do we want to go back and then if it fails or whatever, we can meet up with her and have her ask? Because technically she should still have it.
But we want to know now if it will work.
Oh.
What is the consensus of this group?
I was against
very
drawing any more
specific.
cards, and I stand by that. So whatever we do needs to undo what just happened.
Unless we can keep our skills.
Sure, but like more importantly, I want my stuff back.
Yes, yes.
Like my
yes,
skills
yes.
are great, but they don't protect me from things hitting me with blades.
Yours don't. And then- anyway,
I mean,
yes.
at least
You
that
didn't
year
have to
didn't
worry
do.
about this.
At least that year wasn't too bad to your physique.
That's true.
He's
I was
saying
just,
that
like,
because you're naked.
in my sleep doing like push-ups.
Guys, do you think that I was actually a bomb before all of this?
Maybe
I
not
don't
a
know if you're a
bomb, but
bomb,
the
but I
item was
think-
within you the whole time, just
So
like
you would be safe. I don't
I
know.
do think that it's unlikely that the traitors put it
There
there.
are some-
They would have
there
wanted
are
to
some
take it from
magical-
you.
There's some magical items
Yeah.
that you can conceal within
my-
yourself until
was-
you need them.
Was my father just going to kill me then? Was I a pawn for
Maybe
his
that's
plans?
why it was
Princess.
so important
Well,
that the princess be found. They weren't too worried because she's what? She's not even like first in line. to the
No,
throne.
here, listen, princess. There are some
It
magical
was-
items you can press within yourself that can come out when you need them.
I mean, you could still use it technically. It was on you.
It's not like you would explode. upon you.
I feel like it was more a failsafe so that you were the only one who could use the locket you believed you were looking
Yeah,
for.
I think you're
So
fine.
they got a false one, and you had the real one inside you the whole time. Meaning you still could have used it.
And not die.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
I mean, that makes the most
But that's
sense.
definitely something to take up with your father if it bothers
Yeah,
you.
that means we should start embedding magic items in
And
ourselves.
we
That
should
sounds
also go back in time, please. Please, right now.
Yes, yes,
Please,
yes,
right
yes, yes,
now.
yes, yes.
Please!
Make
I
sure you're very
wish.
specific.
I mean, I'm
I've
not
heard,
naked,
I've heard
but I feel really
I
underdressed.
wish that my compatriots and I and our newly acquired knight friend were back.
and the child.
And
Before-
Jason and
He said-
Jason.
I
he
said
said-
my compatriots and I, hush up.
Okay.
Before we stepped foot in that village with the
Labyrinth.
scarecrows, Aberynth.
Labyrinth.
Nabarinth.
Nabarinth.
Thank you, Absalom. Nabarinth. Right before we are given the
Probably
assignment
should
to
have worked on this
Nabarinth.
before starting with saying I wish.
With our current memories, skills, strengths, and all the items that we have had up until
And
just before that stupid raven thing appeared.
amen.
Amen.
without being driven mad by any of it.
It's too late, I said amen.
Amen.
Alright, I need you to roll percentile die for me, please.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm debating
If I have
between...
to get new
Andrew,
tattoos.
do you want to use lucky dice?
Yeah, I'm debating between
I'm
Avray
being real
or,
annoyed.
like, my lucky dice next to
Use
me.
the bone dice.
Can I use his dice that are made of literal bone? And the new dice tray I got? I need all the luck I can get for this.
That's probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
Okay. Repeat what you said,
I will-
just to make sure I got it right.
May I use the special lucky dice that...
No, your wish. I wish.
Oh, I wish that my compatriots and I were back before we... Or, I wish that our current memories, skills, and the items that we had up until just before that raven appeared were back in time with us. Right before we were given and assigned the mission to, I think the city was Aberynth. I said the village, Nabarinth, the city with the village with the scarecrows and whatnot.
Okay.
With the knight as well. He comes as a compatriot.
We wanna transport back together. I hope we can not lose Jason in this. I hope he says that.
Yeah, I said.
because-
Mhm.
I'm rolling for luck. This is D&D praying. I just got dice.
All right. So I've rolled a percentile on dice made of bones.
Timothy.
Are you ready for this
You'll
number?
have to find Timothy again.
I am.
It's 83.
Alright. As you finish your wish, once again, it's almost like a moonlight begins radiating out of your eyes. All of you stand still for a moment before the entire room begins to spin and distort and twist and turn. Imagine like falling through Alice at Wonderland's like down the rabbit hole, and everything's just like melting together and feeling really strange. And it keeps twisting and turning and not knowing what's going on. You all feel very sick to your stomachs and twisted and in a knot before you find yourselves outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. You find yourselves walking down this cobblestone path on your way to Labyrinth.
I check my arm for my writing tattoo.
The tattoo is there. All of your armor items is there. All your
I look for Jason.
I checked specifically.
Jason is not there.
No!
I said where we were. Everyone should have their memory.
How about the princess?
The princess is there.
Oh.
Oh, princess.
Okay, so now,
Jason!
okay,
He's probably locked in
Nora,
the cage. We have to go
Nora,
find him.
Nora,
What?
you need to let the Emperor know. We need to speak to him immediately and have the princess write it if she can
You
and
are
sign
correct.
it.
Yes.
Actually, Princess, can you
Do it.
directly message the Emperor?
Do we have a pen?
Do you have your finger?
I can write with my finger. Other people can't.
Oh.
Of course, we have pens.
You notice your elven man, green tunic, blonde hair, with you. Well, that was strange.
Yes, it was.
As the goddess wishes, I shall do your will.
Great.
He's a 4th level.
Okay.
And do I feel stronger than when I was first at the village?
You feel as if you did right before this all happened.
So we did not
Nice.
maintain the 2 levels?
No, you did.
We did.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll need to go do that, but I will do that tonight.
Nova looks at you and is like shrugging his arms.
Do I still need to make that report?
Dude, I haven't. Man, like, I don't know. This is hurting my brain. Reports, not reports. Am I in trouble? Am I not? Am I going to lose fire? Am I going to get... Oh, what's going on here? I can't do this anymore.
Just
Okay.
sit for a moment and take a rest, and then we will figure things out.
I'm writing a message. Since I don't think we have a pen, we only have I can write. That's why I have this. Anyway.
As you go to, like, grab the paper for your message, you see inside of your satchel a note. Inside says, emergency. Princess Natala, missing. Find as soon as possible.
I write a quick note. Princess not missing. She's
And-
with us.
And explain,
We and the princess need to talk to the emperor immediately.
this is not
We are-
a question.
Oh, wait. As soon as
This
possible.
is not a request.
Put ASAP.
Wait, there was somebody-
ASAP. That
wait.
sounds great.
Wait,
Arrest.
we know that
what's
there
his
was
name?
somebody-
What's his
Don't
name?
put that. He can
Asterios?
intercept.
Well,
don't put that. Don't put.
We have-
They were in the.
scratch.
We talked to the emperor himself. We have the princess with us.
Yes, the princess.
There was
is
the
with
one
us.
high priest that we.
We need to speak to the princess or the emperor immediately. We are coming back now. You can teleport, right? Right now.
Yes, I
You
can.
have- Okay, just making sure that. Okay, we're coming back right now. I send that message so that they stop freaking out about the princess. Congratulations, you're not missing.
She just
Immediately
teleported
back,
out.
you get a response. How? Why? Why is she with you?
Prometheus, teleport us directly as close as we could get to the emperor's place, into the castle.
I
I'm
do
not
so.
bother writing to them right now.
I do
So
so.
we back there. We appear.
Yes. So
Great,
As you
we
do so.
appear.
you feel that same pulling feeling in your stomach as you all appear in the teleportation room inside the castle. Normal days going by. You watch as some scribes are a little freaked out as you teleport in. They weren't expecting you. They all bow to you. Back from your mission so
We
soon?
need. I part ways to show the princess, and then just say we need an audience with the Emperor
Immediately.
right
no.
now.
Princess, you weren't. What's going on? Oh my god. Oh,
Cease
hey.
with the questions. Hurry up now.
We
The
are
princess doesn't ignore him. She just continues walking forward.
Follow
I
her.
walk with her.
She makes her way, starts making her way
Making my way downtown, walking fast, moving fast, when I'm back.
Begins walking quickly, not giving heed to anybody walking. He's like, watch some scribes as they're still looking down, writing or reading. She's not paying attention. She's making it. Some of them have their papers knocked up. Some of the guards are questioning what's going on and then see the princess and quickly bow and then wonder what's going on. You have several of the higher scribes come running to all of you. Excuse me, what is the meaning of all of this?
It's none of your business. First off, which one of you is the best with maps?
We can find one of us.
I want the best cartographer in the palace with us now, to the Emperor.
Oh, okay, as you wish. And looks at the princess for approval, and she gives a nod, quickly runs off. You guys enter up into the antechamber doors, where the two guards stand. Not moving. Sorry, your emperor is in an audience, has audience right now.
With who?
Several of the high priests.
Ah, good. Push through.
No.
Too
bad.
We
As you start moving forward, you watch as they have these very large halberds cross over in front of the door.
It's just two. Is it two guards with just two simple halberds?
Wait, don't attack them. Did you see they have the princess with us?
Yes, these are very decorated guards.
Yeah, let's not.
So
Red
they're
and gold.
decorative?
Yes.
They're not very hard to beat, then, are they?
No, we will not start a fight.
That's true. Actually, there's a good. That's good. Actually, we will wait until the conversation is done.
Okay.
Thank
We
you.
will wait here then.
We're sorry for your inconvenience, but as
Wait, did the
Gamelon, we are
princess
doing
go
our
in?
duty. No, the princess is standing with you guys. She's like,
She sees. She's there.
yeah, she's watching. She's very quiet, very determined, but understands her place and the laws that are happening.
She's not. She's respecting the guards' command as well. So that means these guards are very high rank. Probably
I'm
very, very
going
strong.
Okay, but we know that one of the high priests is one of the traitors.
Yes, yes. This is out of character. This is out of character.
Oh,
Is this out of
okay.
character that you're saying this?
Um,
Because we need to wait until we're in the zone of truth to talk to the emperor about everything.
fine.
Okay, so was that out of character? 'Cause that sounded pretty in character to me.
I was not speaking out of character.
Speaking out of
I
character
was
about
in
what?
character at the time.
As you announced
To
that
be
one of the high
perfect-
priests
I
is
wasn't
a traitor,
shouting it. It was just to the group, but they probably
the
heard.
guards immediately focus their eyes on you. You
Hi.
Scribes and priests walking up and down stop, and everybody is looking at you. You hear off to the side, one of the priests pull one of the scribes to the side, whisper something, and they run.
Cease!
Immediately.
I chase him down.
Oh no!
I have a thing. I'm gonna use Earth and Grasp on that scribe.
Do that, or else I'd halt them.
No one leaves this area until we've spoken to the
That's
Emperor.
Maximilian's Earth and Grasp, so I'm gonna cast
Everyone,
that.
stay where you are.
Are you using it on the scribe or the priest?
On the scribe.
I'm going on
Okay.
the priest. I'm flying at him. I pull the broom out and I'm going to hit him.
Don't hit him. Don't. God, gosh dang it, guys.
All right. Roll.
I'm going for the priest.
So
Immediately.
it's a DC Strength 12 check.
As you start using your incantation to summon it, you watch as the earth begins to move. Immediately, the priest looks at you, and you watch as the spell dissipates. The guards look confused at what's going on, seeing you and the priest not knowing what's happening. You hear a shout, just shouting, and you watch as the doors to the palace slam shut. You watch as the side doors all have portcullises just drop down on all of them.
And did I grab the scribe? Did I get him? With my
Oh
Earth
no,
and Grasp?
it got canceled, countered,
Cancelled.
Oh.
counter spelled hard. Just 1 second, please.
Planned what? We can't plan anything when Nora's shouting things she's not supposed to.
I don't know why we decided to wait. Well, he could be getting attacked by these people. We don't know what's going on.
What do you mean getting attacked?
know
This
that
has
this
already
guy-
happened.
Before!
This is 2 months
You
before
know,
everything
as soon
happened.
as we come back, we change things.
No, that's not true.
No,
So true.
Nora,
We've already
no,
changed things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for them to hear me. I was trying to tell you guys.
You're so bad at whispering.
I'm terrible at whispering.
I need everybody
Dwarves.
to roll initiative for me.
Oh no!
Wait, did I get my surprise attack on the priest?
No,
Hang
I
on.
mean you went to
I
like
gotta
get
do
on
my
your broom,
level up.
but you haven't, because Absalom was doing his magic.
Oh my gosh, Absalom.
Well, it's not my fault.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Why were you shouting?
I wasn't shouting. I was just
So if you
not
weren't
quiet
shouting, was that a
enough.
whisper? Who are you talking to? Was
I'm
that-
talking to you guys. I was
So
just
were
trying
you-
to figure
were
out why we were content to wait outside when this is obviously.
You should have asked, why are we just waiting, instead of saying, why are we waiting when there's a traitor in there with the Emperor? This guy who we have no proof. Oh wait, yes, we do have proof, but it's
We
from
worked
the
so hard
future.
to undo everything that just happened. We had the chance to do it perfectly.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You
Okay,
killed
I
us.
still need
You could
I
say that
still
you're
need
keeping
Larkspur
quiet.
Yeah.
initiative and Absalom.
Did everyone do their level ups, by the way?
I haven't.
You are.
That's what
you
I'm
guys
doing right now.
kinda
Oh,
need to do that.
let me.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now too.
I've
that
I've
real
already
quick.
done so.
I'm working on it. Give me a second.
I almost multiclassed again.
Oh, I get
You need a
two,
reason to multi-class.
two
like that.
spells.
I would have had a reason. I was given a magic wish by a goddess.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
How do I level up in here?
Go to edit
you gotta
character, class,
Okay.
and then use the drop down.
I mean, you can just, hit on your.
Edit
You do that, and then-
character. Oh, great.
And you just get a class, and you do the drop
There we
down,
go.
and it'll show you what you still need to do.
I found
I get
edit
two-
character.
That's not. Good job. I gotta choose two spells, from any class.
I am super sorry, guys.
It's
No,
fine.
you just made this really fun. I love this.
This is
Well, that
total
is-
accident.
That is the fun thing about this whole game, is that this sort of thing can happen.
I know. I love this.
I'm.
I
So
tempted you
sorry.
all, and you all fell for the temptation.
Okay, great.
How do you mean?
A deck of many things. Duh.
Tempted you all?
I tempted you all with a deck of many things.
Okay, you did tempt. I did not succumb.
I know. I just think it was.
I did. I'm very good
Do
at
I add
succumbing.
spells?
I'm adding spells.
It'll show you in the drop down if you can. I've got 2 extra spells that it's telling me. I gotta figure out what I want to get.
If I go to the drop down,
Most of my spells that I have, I don't even really use.
I guess
Guys,
I
what's a
don't
good
get
spell?
anything except for more hit points. I guess that's all I get.
Okay.
I should do what-
You guys can get like a general loadout. Just so.
What?
Okay. Oh, I should do detect magic because that's the one that.
Oh no! Don't do that. Oh, not
Are you
you. Sorry.
talking to me?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I accidentally
No, I
rolled
did
some
too.
dice, and I didn't want to.
Does anybody have suggestions on what my other spell should be? It can be any spell that I have a level that I can cast at a level, which is I'm at. Good check. Come on, where did it show on here?
Fetch. This is insane, DM.
Why?
I mean, I'm like,
Oh,
Oh, I could have got an ability score improvement if I was level 12, but I'm only level 11.
Yes, but we went up 2 levels and we're about to hit like a story arc thing, so we could
I
very well
mean-
hit level 12.
crap.
That's true.
I should have just used
Oh,
my
and I
level
mean-
on being like, I wish I was level 20. Phoom. You're all just
And then
like
just,
stuck
like, nobody
there,
else.
and then the princess like is. Ooh.
I could also get Zone of Truth, but no. I've got this giant drop down, and I'm like,
At least I'm immune to disease.
that's good.
That's nice.
Guys, what do we not get? I could get Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Is there something that we